to ensure that its promise translates into real and measurable success. But government cannot do this alone. The call today is to the private sector. Please step forward and partner with us. Ghanaian football is ready for your investment. And now, more than ever, there is a structured, transparent system to ensure your partnership yields value for both your brand and our nation. To the GFA, to Adesa Productions Limited, and to all clubs, we thank you for your boldness. The journey will not be without the challenges, but with commitment, transparency, and shared purpose, we will elevate Ghanaian football to unprecedented heights. Let this be the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter written not with complaints, but with collaboration. Not with problems, but with possibilities. Thank you, and may God bless you.
The next thing is about payment to contractors. It is true that as we speak, government owes contractors at Road Fund about 7 billion Ghana cedi. And then the GOG component is over 20 billion Ghana cedi. Truth be told, retiring these arrears is not going to be easy. But the finance minister has already made a commitment to pay 4 billion of the arrears this year alone. And I am aware that some contractors, the payment have started. But it's going to take some time for us to retire all this. The question is, how did we build this level of arrears over the years without making the necessary plans to pay them off? The reset means that President Mahama is determined to retire this. But before then, the finance minister ordered an audit of some of the certificates. And what we are seeing on some of those occasions are not things we are happy about. There are instances where a certificate at Road Fund was transferred to GOG for payment, and somehow both certificates were paid. I.e., Road Fund paid it and GOG paid it. We need a regime that is able to detect all these things and make sure that we don't pay for things that we did not consume. My brothers and sisters, there has also been the need to carry out some strategic projects, and we have started the studies for these projects to ascertain exactly the interventions we needed to do. So to ensure long-term network resilience and regional integration, the ministry is conducting feasibility studies for key projects currently in at the design and appraisal stage. 1, a new alignment of Accra-Kumasi Expressway to reduce travel time and enhance safety. And let me repeat, it's a new alignment. It is not an expansion of the existing road. It's not dualization of the existing road. This is a greenfield, building a brand new expressway. It probably be the first time in our history we do something like of this scale. 2, Accra Outer Ring Road, and then the Kumasi Outer Ring Road. The Adosu Echiamanfo Bridge to connect Afram Plains and open up vast agricultural land. The pipeline projects are in alignment with the reset agenda's focus on long-term planning, regional equity, and infrastructure-driven job creation, as well as enabling infrastructure requirement for the 24-hour economy to take place. The 5th point I want to talk to you is about a modern tolling regime in Ghana. You all know that notice that prior to the previous government's attempt to foist e-levy on the people of our country, they unilaterally decided to zero the collection of road tolls in our country. As principled as we are, we spoke against that even at the time, encouraging government to restore the tolling. They refused. They attempted to bring it back at the tail end of their regime. We were consistent and principled and asked them to bring it back. And indeed, prior to the election, we made it clear in our manifesto that we'll bring it back. My brothers and sisters, what are we doing now? To improve the maintenance regime, Cabinet has given approval for the reintroduction of road and bridge tolls with a focus on modernizing the collection of these tolls. We have done the transition that we want to transition to electronic and automated tolling system, enhance transparency and auditability of revenue inflows, improve user experience and reduce congestion at toll points. The ministry has launched a concessionaire pre-qualification process so far. Public advertisements have been done. A pre-qualification conference was held on the 3rd of July 2025.
If you are in this auditorium today, I wish to let you understand that you are highly privileged and distinguished and honored.
Welcome all of you to the opening ceremony of the Fire Assistance Training Program being run by the YA in collaboration with the Ghana National Fire Service.
Today, as the first batch of 2,500 Ghanaian youth report to commence their basic fire safety training, we are witnessing another significant milestone in the government's broader vision of resetting the country. I wish to extend my sincere appreciation to the Youth Employment Agency, especially the CEO, my brother, Honorable Malik Bafantali, for his invaluable support in making this initiative a reality.
The feedback we have received from the headquarters of the Youth Employment Agency is that the kind of discipline and training you are undergoing is just as though you are being enrolled onto the main fire service. And when I came, I told her, and in fact, as part of the MOU, we had said that we will not let you, especially those of you who would meet their requirements, to just end as fire service assistants. We will ensure that at the end of your 2-year period, once the fire service commences recruitment, many of you will be the first point of call. I don't want you to take this honor for granted. Don't pass through the school. Allow the school pass through you, so that at the end of the day, I should be certain that my men and women here can quench any type of fire, including hellfire.
Memo Aquaba Ediba TV XYZ baby awa wo hwe bibia Osa wutie power 97.9 FM. Nchia kese enko mo twedi ampo nyankopon na sobdwe enkao. And then akwaye Friday, August 2025. Na bebia wo bia no you stream live on Facebook power 979 FM. Sa also na TV XYZ Ghana, YouTube XYZ Broadcasting. And to bebia wo bi obetumi ahwe dwumedie bi we Friday's edition. Shemishe tuntuma na mefi the forecourt of the State House. Papa ye di kan ho asem wo inside politics so Honorable Joseph Kobna Adekoka the late and then ye na no ebusia edine na go form the forecourt of the State House. Na make say opening kese a the regular host dwumadi sin na so osoria na metu atiem de nachi boss na nkasa the main host of the show ha na obaso dia na say jedem tutututu nsem ho mema na akwa aba na menene edi nkomo kakra ansa dwumedie no me ho bia so ye de atoa so ama enyo bia ase Mugabe Mase Salifu oye bruta Atankurigabiga Indian Bailey man himself is here bibinti wiki won share down ho next week there dia bibia dwumedi so di no o man no ho Koswenti no this edwumadi no next week ha boss akwaba
mejo okay
nede obama tena wakonwom
na papa setene sai
nyame adom
say jebi wo jebitias
enwa no enim say wo di edwuma pa bi so de bo man Ghana
of course meetings upon meetings to niema said
the Ghana baby
o man no betimi afa ntoma pa dey say His Excellency see and reset a to
enwa no
so adwuma wo ho
congratulations
no say you to me eboa say de be ya trust away mu a wode akọ no e was it me boa said be ya yet am oil refinery any other areas
we revamp and we revive in the back
very soon and you best start ya adwuma
boss mami say we obi oba pro Ghana me dem say adwuma ni we tutu kwan na sentin na yen hyedan ho no wa pro bo no resetting wo hu ne sen
so far I mean bibia come I mean we economy no maybe a esikona city net me agina na so for the past by 4 months na che say 10.4 na ni gina nkosoro enema from ena woko marketing so a wotimi say adwadi phone obi anso eka say say the ho ato mo say inflation a persistent increase in the prices of goods and services dan de nyina na tum na obi a woko market akwa to ade no say wo hwe demand and supply say the lower the price the higher the quantity demanded and then the higher the price the lower the quantity demanded say me ko dwaso akoto ade na me du dwaso no mo say ade no efu a mitimi to bebre ne mo say me kona sane bo no e wo soro a na nka o say me to me esa me to baako so o hwe iron rods a way back in 2024 December ma ye ba beto aba bosuminum na iron rods 1 ton 9,400 Ghana
9,400
say ameno ka say iron rods 7,500
wow
it is we will be a we see adan we will be a we building materials we dealing into these materials now but say niema contractors any ade niema boy
it is a cost of living a coffee
cement about from sold 32 point about from 105 about from Babedu 82 city
wow
yes maybe Babedu
research
so share a year 42.5 na ana me pesa me bobo cement do needing but the about from Babedu 109 the net on 125 no about from Babedu 109 until it tells you clearly say nsisaya den aba and iron rods no unsetia ba na yede eba from say 9,400 aba be 7,500 kire say obi ana wo si dan 3 years ago no na niema no kwa water na ne board en sele enti I mean reflect everywhere uko Makola market
ene abra Mugabe ka say anu na abegu TV
no so omomoto anwa ene ade na anwa no say anwa no ko for galano last month na 6,500 is it na 6,400 say make say 5,400 me talk Yes, me to intimate. Minim see the music e mo aba form. E si kira aba form.
No na wo hwe TV no so.
Yes, can see the music. Na me see we
25 liters.
We na me ka say
980.
Last month na say 640 cc e ka say 540.
Wow.
540 nti obi okoto aba ne say wan to aba anya den enu me man to aba because akufo ado person me si dan na me to iron rods 9004 na energy mama me koto ne 7500. How many how much na save?
Yeah, we save be brave.
What I say nti e ka say na ye mu bi ETC mountain so a champion is Ghana for yen to aba man excellency John Dramani Mahama ni nim de ye okoto sesi a me ka kire on
kokonte kra na abayo
to work say over 800
Jane suna no so be gusui
over 800 stars na o hwe say and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on the 7th day of January 2017 or hand over to Akufo-Addo no na to e wiska eda omo account mu na His Excellency be take over your mama be take over no one city kura e bi enem to be say to no beto say e rane e ye adwuma na tamawe refine Kwame Nkrumah way back in 1963 and o de to see ho when to me am e hwe kura oba bese no
serious.
I just say Niema, Modi say but under the good leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and then trust or the MD, a new combat, and the sector minister, Honorable John Jenapo, and a young penny for where you so more said a be at all betting. I can assure you, say very soon, to a beside Ejina de na so bi ma cruda e wo si nya wo ha bia ne nsa betu na
so be ma fu no bo aka akofo mu
chese ebe wo ho se to ne de wo hwa ba eye fan wona ebia bi mu obi abi e na chese mo storage we nso a untumi fan to ada refinery no nti we state own Ghana for there. You know, be any chef and be a day. And to say investors and so bad a day. And I'm free airport and I'm a you. Kushiam for be almost free baby. Investors almost ever. To say new money bar. And to say President or dear Nimun way or you'll be with Dino Cra. I hope one person more ban mobile investor. And also boy Mabunu and Mamusu to Minya, you might a so now we should be busy here under the good leadership of our brother, our young brother, a year Malik Basintali. Oko hedi oye wayi wa na wo say ma member we see support so jina ya oba wa ejuma no ye den
assurance so me me da meti wo mun so say 2 years echi no ye recruiting nkofo mo wura fire service a we mu na be consider mo first
fantastic
mo we 2 years
fantastic ma me ne boy ejuma o boy ejuma papa ADB ye ne boss on about to force or buy first 230 million Ghana cedis then so last year ADB Umoboka, all the banks, go and check Ghana Commercial Bank, go and check VRE, go and check a year Gridco and a year ECG. A kaya kanko. I didn't tell your mama buy and government institutions in Mahas and make a year profit. Just say direction in the whole, and we have the men, I do my wish. 8 years in a waste of taxpayers, man. So I'm really Yamumbino Yasono. Maybe I acquire any more, and maybe I acquire any more. Yeah, the say you might excellency at the shares and maybe make sure say and your mother.
Now, when I see, I will share last Thursday. Now, a doctor, a Kessel, at Folsom Bar, or the friend is a media budget review, and or the betu, or present TV, or the two piano. So, over here, minority no sorrow, and so do Monday, now mean, Aunt Adam. Only a boaco. Obienti, I'm fly because Obienti, can
and the leader no do money no new fiance. And the whole leader no do any no new fiance, I better than Jumanacos. With the month of July, me buy me be right, and when so be a smiley. Oh, month of July, a kita when Sabus in this whole management no more Jumana Motimi, who ride Jumam and the date saying.
And the date first.
And then your first, I guess. Now, when we say we be a smile, it tells you say management no more honor or more to Tunia May, yet more my Juma for a day. And
that's why I said broadcasting management.
So far, so good. Because it's a leadership in ya, as the others of say. As a Sroni ya, as the others be, but a Sroni be ya, just out a chassis in ye. There be on the foundation, and you know, we see Kusus require a bedry because I see no was the materials in here strong. Said the baby crack. Yeah, a dynamo ye, Nama will be at Nama, what I save. So far, so good, and Meraho, ya papa ye adekuka oba ni seat na na metisu oba ni nsuo kura no wi a ne aja esi form kama edi Ghana nkoma ne edi eye modern so no London modern what ne edi eye London nkoma nso kakra what ya ne edi nkoma kakra nti oyobi anye ne na minim no way back ache from London oba holidays bia minim bia hotel itime factory na me kono ho fi me boss ana me ne wo UK Rashford amankwa o fi begro nti tambia bo se ono aboba ene na me ba Ghana house no wanye mi bia me wo bia no o make sure say Muntie 3 he played a very important role say be pay they say abontene and then the relationship with the Ahoy's near Adeno it was very great and we are there say you can't who asempa better there we are make sure say emre who as because we are senipa and I me share video bi ya mo se nkwada mass barrier na mo yes ankwala 15 na o mo show no pan yes na edu mo nyina egu am na ba ko areho me say we are se no ebi mo ebedi 10 ebedi 20 ebedi 15 no onya 70 plus right ya me fa na currency de obeya magana wa
onya 70 this year
pepe and wabobra from football mo when say me dey football ache satama no ye GFA vice chairman no na che say tambia e dingita wo so when say me minimo no na minim menyan focus na ntechi na minim Randy Abe na minim Papsi ye Fred Papo na nimra na friend Papsi na minim Edward Bawa yeah no say o goil na Edward Bawa
it says go no
so me dey call GMP so masade na babaka he was the administrative manager at the Ghana Football Association at that time to call a legu and honey at the one in Tofia and Comoni at the Omona until he took way back in 2004 near Olympic Games at Wattens. You called them who are born says Satam na Dimu Olympics, Genomina, so again now only that the only Coson, only Rosalinda, only P2, neither is Olympics. They say the Omutima has a
at the Cooker walk across Sports Stadium, you are the Cooker stand.
What I say, what Jidimpa, and the Vias no say Nipa what I say, Papa will rest you ha, be a huna, no ben. I say, what I say, I never can found and one do what you do.
And one,
what I say, my cancer and found. Say Nipa will be Nipa. Say, I didn't me a sunny crowd, no be what children, no man about on a bay, no man about. See, can Nipa back on you. What I say. It is only a much in a one. Men try many panel on coin we and now when you hear my own say, what the idea man crying out beating my survivor. Sabra and Abaquaco say, or Quaco be the boy pants. Yes, I am more nipa or browser. What touch a lot of lives. Saving nipa be brave from Omoyarin person. Send and on Atuna. It is just a matter of date. A date keke. And a time. A man suma or your day. Ubeko. Nti yenya ayaka ete ase no se ne wako ho se ade kuka ekwa na so dia afa ode ho se ono woku na me so me ne me yede ne me ma ne mabusu ase nete nti so far no adofo ababe jam no amana efe na nyame admo kina so ambassador Sampiali another penyi kesi a ono so the kind election time no ono adikuka na alaji scenario omumiensa eno mudi mirika ye den ebi wure fi ha anajo abra na resource na ha se eba no na ambassador Sampiali meka se oba no isu ne Ford white color bisa no de bae na ono abu adin su isu ni pajaro no de bae alaji scenario munyina betena ha me digest issues ni nyina kama na yewuhwa utwa wani hwe right ya adikuka ni ho ambassador Sampiali so enye den eni ho o share your shots afiasi ya amanfo o mato na nanmo esedo no once na my down too bad say one the man no so no see who could dey ankwenti menyi say that the lumba odi ni sister birthday recently we obi a me ben we di nkomo na so ni sister birthday no kan say me say what ya o say di nyame be ye no waye say maybe I would do nyame to
no ma fan pa no
sabe me nyina so na yete fa akon tan try here
okay
ne baba na efe ne bo ne baba na so na ne ba fie be yini me bo mi kan wutie ebo on the yelumba ono wutisi ni tinano mani wia na ma na ba ma no so what I say We a great brother. I mean, funny crazy.
None of us is celebrating a pa.
Of course, we Bob Brapa, you best
celebrate. It's true.
And one more Brapa who are. Kwasi ewa ebesi onkwasi esi ya yonkwasi yi na amanfo asa bebo so loko ase obobra pa ebesi o papa
kama pa
ebetima ma say that fantastic because we abobra pa na we wa dwene say obeye o abrabo say bia uwa ebeja pa miso mu besa betwi so loko
ase egu ni man ayan mo na ya na de o mat na wona bibia hye ni nsem
asa abro nkwasi abro oko and no just like that at a neighbor pay nanamo on kola mo free UK by bro phone call the way our musu any ade ti me say papa no waja bibi ewo
so house mama ko hwe me nana no
memra da bia kamugabe me kwa ba wate bibia ni a yankasa obedru pe obese ndi o message say ma ba o ba o kina betima mama ba me say okay na uni wa na yosin won ofo Nicholas ofo yosin say ono ne free Cape Coast right fantastic na ne father side so free baby me fa ne crazy ene ayeti ase ye hwe ye ho so ye kina e beginem ya me fa ne crazy
di wo bibia me nim say bibia o person to adwane a ye de nkomo ne bebe ya
bibia ne ho ne kan say ye nyina ye hwe ye ho so ye and I the cook I bit my Mugabe. The next day bit my who said Yankopon dear, Onona, a new mobia destiny, Nipa dear, young coin crying, Bibia Winyameho. Ubia, yeah, Papa must say, what shall ye, Yabeka says, I ye no so be a denomania. At the cook 70 this year, Papa Sampial 71. Plus one. Plus one.
Plus one. So I'm year.
Bro. Another was
I'm so no, this is 82 say
84 I say. Okay.
See at the no your regular host of the show now seen and also Mugabe Masi. Kotoko. Ebezi amotumi adi caps too.
Afa loto ebe so kumasi asante do konsa. Yakopon ya adoma me breaking news no nyame ya adoma Monday.
Asa akwaje Toyota cap.
Monday mpenifo be bankra.
Baba okay.
Baba be sinkonya. Officially meeting akaje. Meeting akaje say Afa loto oba be sponsor kuma mo se mo ba Africa.
Wow.
Na o masan abo Premier League. Inti afa
and the band so twimpen for crab actually no bedding come afa de wow afa
say na make actually say obi oye adwuma pa bia na eternity
if you know no
say wa sponsor in programs be brave wa advert wa be brave inti bibia bia no bibia fia
no de enche
sanity King Nicholas again
ebusiafo so mu na abom se benda wa
me nua ba ko eye agye kotoku the friend Ochre waton floor tiles ne cement or building materials wajen kotoku and then the birthday nti menua Ochre baby a wo bia wo hwe no me man no happy birthday say na first August you do August I am very careful
wa no nim say but story e dikan ma me no ndi hu nkomo kakra because we obi a wo say Ghana ye gold di o say so mu ye hwe gold board boba de a how was sia no omo regulate gold nsem adede din ni ade fetch scammer on mine no e bra adwen nti ase so Parliament of Ghana omo approve 1 year mining lease e de ama Abosu Gold Fields the company omo continue mining ayo operations for that mine Mawasa West District na lease it may take effect immediately omo bo adwuma to expiring data omo shase omo share adwuma na say April 18 expire say omo approve omo sanso abaye adwuma ma menu ndi san komo no ansa na bebia ni ameje mu akọ
why Abosu Gold Fields Ghana Limited?
Yes, Abosu
because I'm part of that decision.
Decision
makers. Whatever goes on,
then your take on Assembly
Ghana, and then I had a meeting with the Secretary of Lands and Natural Resources.
You have an insight.
Yeah, documents I was a free audit in 2024 and was handed over to me. Yeah, Mr. handed over to the
Secretary. 18th April, no. Say so so
1 year or that man.
So
that man and Abosu ni nyina no.
Maybe shall for Abosu.
Mike Freezer and president on the board.
Wow.
Go face was some can say pepe na we're waiting for a parliamentary approval. Last meeting, last week Wednesday. Okay. That's another day. And
Friday.
Wednesday, 1 week. A meeting. Dissolve the year new way about between new a year director now or about more appointing on 2 years ago. Your friend Mike Fraser.
Okay.
Committee.
Is he not a gun in
No. You go face so a year Cape Town or South Africa. And now need a brand net matters and maybe be a conquer
and see operation special said about how when didn't come, I mean, so be out. Knowledge about
part of the meetings I have also on is yes. Even
it's operations are
3 days ago. Now I have to sign some documents.
Operations are
BBR Ecoso.
Wow.
See, I say reset. It is a encrate say Niema Enkuya. So what's the idea? My 2 years.
Also the 24 hours. So
the Biamacatcher says, John Dramanima on him the oil.
Correct.
The Bacatcher say, ABR. Yes, small high, small hand. Now we need the home, and there be I make us say, yes, a small obeyance for a small amount.
No crapper.
And within few weeks, in one say a whole higher than I started shaking. And so far, so good. Makacho said, Bibina, a pushy BB, and my BB, but our sector minister now, she's doing very, very well. On our Kufibwa, or boy, you may papa, even Sunday school away meetings. Sunday school away meeting. I know what I'm talking about. Sunday school away meeting. To also go face so far. So good.
Previous argument says, 18th of April, no much as 1 year until April 2026.
Number sign about say was a government to so take it over and so on.
You said one more them more to me. I stand them come.
Sending in will be dim raso. Now them so here go face on board now we have only one government representative on the board. It's a more mututomony me checks and balances will be a course. You moving to your fee any to be baby and sign, making sure as a baby idea was a sign and making sure as I didn't know you're at the hole. You have a boy mine and son and son sign. Indeed, me feel say baby I could do no. A good so much a parliamentary approval a bit to me so I'm more activities or more baby to me I had a course of come because okay noise na so quite too long Dama no say Dama the and very soon we'll be visiting Dama site and Takwa site on how any my day is I think say resetting no is
no so employment
say I tight okohana obaha but then for the interest of a Madagana enemy boss Kantinka on zone man says John Dramani my Islam say jata and honorable Jolo Zebra and see a Kantinka Dache in a Kantinka
Dache in a Kantinka is a little boss. Okay, it was and the medal
so I know pass
and one on my pass it so bad
on pass it
I don't want
to me buy Lizzie money Kevin money as a home pass the person complain is a home pass
Mate
what must I say?
Okay. Okay, we TV XYZ to Power 97.9 FM. Baby awa uchi biano. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama announced a Ghanaian humanitarian donation 40 metric tons of golden tree chocolate. De koma yenu more Palestinian. We share a kwanya omafaso mekoso innocent civilians or more Gaza. What Palestinian how are no more faso when ha adwene ye nti Ghana reaffirms Ghana support for a two-state solution make us say yede buana bibia so etumi akonkan me pese beko na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama announcement no yahwe meko.
The images and stories emerging from the conflict zones, particularly the suffering of innocent civilians, especially women and children, are heartbreaking. They are a painful reminder that behind every headline and every statistics, there are human lives, people who long for peace, dignity, and hope. In this regard, the government of Ghana is pleased to extend a humanitarian donation of about 40 metric tons of premium Ghana-made chocolate and cocoa-based products under the distinguished Golden Tree brand to the people of the state of Palestine. This donation is both symbolic and practical. It is symbolic because cocoa is one of Ghana's most treasured natural commodities. It represents a significant source of economic livelihood for millions of Ghanaian farmers and families, and embodies our national values of resilience, warmth, and generosity. It is practical because cocoa is a powerful superfood. It is rich in antioxidants and vitamins. It supports the immune system. It promotes cardiovascular health and enhances brain function and emotional well-being. It is also a natural energy booster and a vital source of essential minerals, particularly from iron and magnesium, which are crucial for women and children's health. Cocoa has also been found beneficial in the management of hypertension. We sincerely hope that these cocoa products will provide comfort, nourishment, and a tangible expression of our solidarity to the families facing unimaginable hardship. We also take this opportunity to express our deepest appreciation to the Palestinian community here in Ghana. Your contribution to national development has not gone unnoticed. Notably, your construction of a modern classroom block in underserved communities of Dramani Kope in the North Tongu constituency. Dramani is my name. How did it end up in Tongu? Some of my relatives came and settled there. Dramani Kope in the North Tongu constituency of the Volta region, and Yizebisi in the North.
Ono no announce Ghana Humanitarian donation 40 metric tons of golden tree chocolate de koma yeni animo more Palestine fano kwanya innocent civilians omofo mo Gaza na ha adwene how ye ku omo ne komo edu omo ne ade nti Ghana so ye support e betumi ayama omo no eno no ode atodwa ma edo so feye papa we che say ye research Ghana ye dwe ye nuanom so omo bre ho Tieni animal more Palestine so 40 metric tons of golden tree chocolate papa no so ye de more abwa humanitarian donation come up inti the eternal na nsem ye tanya complaints say Achimota District Hospital sabi ayare for kopie mo ha ya omo che obutumi tena wasan ansa ya show na nipa ne yare ode ne yare aba no ma watena ho saade a anhwa na wubi kura tumi apiem anti ene no sector minister health minister ye friend no Kobna Menta Kando okopiem ho na announced na opiem ho no na okohwe ma ekoso ho na wa direct hospital so mun reduce sa long waiting time a ye omotena ho twen ya na hardly mun man kohwe sa video no okopiem wa reframe ye hwembra.
Good morning. When you are going to say good. So, within the Kabina Menta Kando. We share a whole day. The band swag, a young full swag. The second
August. But I should. But okay, 10 something. It wasn't it's not.
I'm sure don't make us a don't make us a financing. Is and free up. Never the but will be with your canvas. And one can. You also say only the yard game. Five. Almost 5. How much is 5? And I don't see it. From 7 that of my mountain and then consulting room. Maybe I don't call it room 1, but if I call the cat of room 7. But maybe I know some doctor and I'm not a doctor and about room 1. You know, the cat of room 1, don't know what you know about.
Enti complaints are buy or Achimota District Hospital on the sector minister Kobnamenta Kando or day and seminal yina editu dra almost church no kwanya mu grievances hawa omukomo mu fam no na hu se patients ni bia na yarefo ni bi so church say na ekoso ha na enti omunko de say no enti enwa asem no say sia the minister ko piemi wo kwa Achimota District Hospital menstro okwa yebehwe kama na bibia etumi akọ enkansa. The office of the special prosecutor detaining Paul Adom Ochre oye former chair edema Ghana Airport Company Limited board no and two others Mr. Adam Ochre so na Kwame Bafwewa group executive commercial service ni na no mo Ghana Airport Company Limited na edinsan bebre na ebepiem CEO so Albert Ajete Lai ono no CEO so dema DevNest Systems no so mo detain no for invitation on dema na OSP ka so mbra hey na oduso ntwa na mo anko yenkonkohwe video no meko so wo Ghana Airport yehwe meko so nti eno na yehunu wo your friend is saying TV no so no nti sa wo hwa contract date no December 4th 2024 revenue assurance contract awarded beneficiary company Evertex Logistics Limited linked to SML same beneficial owner as SML Evans Edusei CEO dema both companies nti eno no ho obebisa say DNT na abanesa otu aso a wohwe Ghana Airport Company Limited management awarded contract to Evertex Logistics Limited did not bid for the contract na then a company na won bid for contract the more and san DevNest Company Limited omono so listed as a project manager omo de ma sa Evertex yankasa nti area kwaya ade bia obi ntiasia ama sentinti apom ye detain omo a sesia omo ebreno no omo dibone contract between Ghana Airport Company Limited and Evertex and also omo backdate eko December 4th despite management omo signing after December 11th no no nti we contract and so agreement or no so omo ye ono na no so wehu enti we kan niam ama Paul Adom Ochre mu omo ho ache omo ye wohwe PPA omo grantee so source request without key legal provision bia which included no justification for sole sourcing as required by law and also no attachment of staff strength of Evertex Senate document a review say Evertex had only one employee. Now Evertex is dormant and rot paying taxes in 2022 ni 2023 anti no so ma akoso no obi be bisa say dia ina ama saa semi abanti sa wutia ade Paul Adom Ochre one ne nipa mienu omoka ho ye no eno nsem na amasesi omohu akadwe mu no na Ghana fo ye ina ya bo agiso say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama why be pen anti na ban ya be say oji say sikan man na de yempuntu dwuma te say e reset Ghana ya sani amani na penti Paul Adom Ochre eni bi mo bone omedi wo Ghana Airport Company Limited no nti we na amasa ankofu ina akọ dem anase ye detain no ma ye twen so mo meet bail conditions in there tuku baba no obokofie ye so mo nkofie ho basika no mbefe sanete sadek say ya mo moko but mo nkofie kra na sika no mbefe and that's OSP abra na waye di kakra wa asemi wo de nsem tudwa efa no Paul Adom Ochre nsem no ho True Media mo ma enkotie na yenhwe nsem o de tudwa efa no Paul Adom Ochre mo nsensem no
by constitutional setup under Article 19 resumed but there are certain circumstances, especially by way of illustration, the narcotic offences. No, the narcotic offences. There's a reverse onus on the accused person. Yeah. If you are caught with okay, it's you have to explain to the state how you have cocaine in your possession. It is not for the state to prove that you did not have the requisite authority to hold it. And it's the same thing we laid before the Constitution Review Committee that puts in the Constitution a presumption of corruption, a reverse onus clause tied to lifestyle audit. And so you are matching a person's known lawful income with their resources, so that if there is a shortfall, the person will have to explain how it came by the shortfall. Indeed, when we go to court, when we charge people, we go to court, we don't oppose bail. Other prosecutors, have we ever opposed bail? Last week Wednesday, I did an agreement in respect of the MPA matter. When he got to bail, I just got down and told leadership that we are not opposed to bail, so we are leaving it in the charge. We don't oppose bail. We do not use bail to punish individuals in this office. What we do is just to secure by law your attendance in respect of the investigations, and if we are minded to take it to court, if we think we have the requisite evidence. So here, when you are this is to the general public, when you are invited, it's not an invitation. When you are directed to come here as a suspect, mind you have to post bail, and that is why in the direction, the communication directive, we tell you that you may come along with counsel of your choice. Immediately you go for counsel of your choice. The person, by his or her training as counsel, knows that if you are being directed to show up as a suspect, you will be required to post bail. I'll come to it. Which will be unaffected by all these considerations, and it is always for all seasons. So if you roll it up and you take it back, the Union president was trying to do something like that. They've rolled it back.
See, at the no, Office of the Special Prosecutor Nankasa Kisie Jabe, on an ode, Nanudi Sem 2 Dra Efano, Paul Adumotremo, and Sensem no home, Airport Company Limited, Marcosono, and Nona Yena Yateno. Mebium, and there, Michel Tuntuma, and you'll be say, ya papayadi na yawofa, Joseph Kobna Adekoka, and they could jano, quine crack, and then an ye, a course, inti, wa wish TV no, will be who say, and there. The forecourt of the State House, and there ne no course so ayen na no make us say cross still e will share how much form or more ye no kama pa just ya do makosie no ti ana pay na ya kwotena hwa papa ya din na Greater Accra former NDC chairman or Greater Accra ha your friend chairman emeritus so the chairman is and say sasona Accra Great Olympics olidade olimashi ono so no ye omo chairman penia no dano biom ono aso na no sanso former GFA vice chair honorary council to the Belarus edema Ghana ono aso na no jirim ansa na no san businessman kesepa anti Joseph Kobna Adekoka ono na yehun etitru bebre nankasa ede omanim nyamsu kopie mu His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Chief of Staff Honorable Julius Debra say ekukudam Ghana ekukudam GFA mpenifo bebre nankasa ebepie mu na fenti ne ya hata ne ti kra make say eyine koso nyame ya adoma a Sunday ye beko wo Calvary Methodist Church at Abraka 10 a.m. nyame adoma yebeko Calvary Methodist Church na eyi no so etumi akoso kama yede na ase no akotua so nti Sunday no black and white moma yenhye nenso na yetumi ayenesa nyame adoma Sunday nti ehu ekuku da malaji scenario omuna no ambassador to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia Dr. Kobna do formu ina na ete ho ne ekuku da mpa former chairman the NDC chairman of Usampo for dodo na friend photo omuna wo ho say Abubakar Sadiq Suleiman omuna de omanim nyam ekopie mu ho nti yehu gold board penny so ras amejemfi omuna kopie mu ho a na efeye nyame mfa ne kransie oduru ose na ho te den yosen yosen na no de frem ose yosen na ho te den na se mu ye pa yosen anya hwe nyi brebre fi ate na me se lo ma ate na be fie do tro
yesu kawu odi wati na bia sister yesu kawu wa mani wuni sotie sasase ni dami kutu rima tutu goru mumba bibia mensuro
ya papa ya uncle ya wofa ya dinyina nyame adom ende o makokota na chi kra eyinugu so ekoso with the forecourt of the State House nyame adom Sunday so mama ye nhye ne so say ye di ye ni betrem wo Calvary Methodist Church wa Dabraka ye kwa afede ne ye black and white eno na ye be henti ya papa Joseph Kobna de Coca ene yi no eno na ye hu no yo na mama ye nhye so say yi ne enwie na me ka che sedek wa ha maka che fia fo so ye be san hye tuntum kina na ye de kopie papa Sampia leni no so ne yi kina na pa 80 pepepe State House forecourt wa no so ye de betwa so na no so kwesi ada no and then all white ya call Mount Calvary Methodist Church no so dance so man enti mama yen share no so mama for happy birthday from happy birthday amodu memfa ma Mr. Emmanuel Asma Mr. Ama sorry mon fa nche Mr. Emmanuel Ama Mr. Emmanuel Ama me hwe we no so enti o ICGC Covenant Temple ho na owo enti kutubabi abavana down wa enti the tenano Dickon or say nyamin shop papa enti the tenano Mr. Emmanuel Ama of ICGC Covenant Temple kutubabi abavana ma and there wa woda and I Friday the measure show baby I'm Mr. Kelvin Befabiano medina chi was will say me tibi obeben enti me so measure we chi akwan na maba enti Mr. Imanolama more happy birthday. May you live to be 979 and beyond. Maybe I will be a more happy birthday. Nephew, measure show. Na ye to me akwaye nim sa. Baby Adrian Sembre, ye beko na ye ne Dr. Agbozo. Ye friend no mema semenhia mbatenka. Infections are how bia gonorrhea syphilis no na ade anyame ehia so de pai then we nya bi ani na no obetumi abo mo wanya de na we hu say yes bibia kama mama na kwaba Dr. Agbozo akwaba
mejo so
bibia boko de
nyame adom king
mema semenhia mbatenka
yes no man has an expiring date
ko ni me
ye moto ne de nya kape na Ghana bema bi hu ade aye pa kire Agbozo Herbal Clinic Dr. Agbozo na woni he hye na mama ni kan fa akonnwa wi so na menchia Ghana de hye nyina na me ya mensama Lumba busuafo nyina yakọ me ye ne big fan ankasa Agbozo Herbal Clinic yes no man has an expiring date bema nwu ya obema nyeden enwu ye moto no na ye kira kwan no enkran ye wo ho Kumasi ye wo ho Tema ye wo ho na yade be na Dr. Agbozo anasa Agbozo Herbal Clinic ye sane pa yi we ahwe yade ba ko ye sane kase yi pa we ahwe no ma me sha se te se de bia me ba me ka se obi a se bi oja ne na ya na ne kokobo epi no eno no ye yade a ye sane yi papa kokobo yade tim yi kokobo yade bema ana oba ana akora uja wo na ya kokobo sebi previous na epi aba na beto kokko na wia obepia akohyimu no se wo saa yade yi bia tim yi pa femi waso ye se wo saa yade ya me kan bi aye kokobo problem a brofu kasem ye friend hemorrhoid ana hemorrhoid na wo de baba Agbozo Herbal Clinic ye nchen ye be mo wadura mo anum e ma saa kokobo no sebi esa akohyimu ma uja wona ya MPBU it is se wo saa problem ya me kan hemorrhoid kokobo problem se unhwa me wo TV no so abosi numbers no eguase na mom no se uni TV ni bi na o team radio so a ene na eno so mebbo numbers no na wafa na o saa o hawo ni bia wetu anamo aba Agbozo Herbal Clinic ti edini ye Agbozo Herbal Clinic na beba se hemorrhoid how ana se kokobo problem na wo a me pa chaw uja wo nan na wo kokobo ba wo mo kokobo ni de tieni obi o hanu mu a wokokobo no empie na ansa na beba medical monsunso wi ana signs and symptoms wi obesa uja wo nan na moja kakra ewum eba sai bu ana uyem etaitim pa se bi uyem tim na wampa fedra entumi enko ade Agbozo Herbal Clinic yesa sa problem ni ye papa intino se o hweme na sebi previous o was sa problem bi e no hemorrhoid no so etumi ma usisi eye wo ya kokobo yade no osisi betimi ayo ye papa wa hwe ya obaka se bi obi kura na ayo obi ana se watia bibi so it se kokobo no hawo na kokobo ya na se anus na rectum no problems ahead aba ho ana se hemorrhoid ha adwen bi a obo a jane na wi ana nan no ne to emu hyehye no hwim obetwe be 10 minutes to 15 and sana sa de na ja it se do time so se bi obejane na kura na usuru Fabra Agbozo Herbal Clinic be mo wadranum ama hemorrhoid problem na eda so no ebeko emabium ye be ye wadru papa ye wo wadru ntini yetu yensa e de afra wu Ghana ni bia a wo hweme se wo enkran ha no mo a ye be kwahyeman ahemfie no obe frɛ me e wo 0241 75 0282 0241 75 0282 one crying about frame was 0241 75 0282 Kumasi Ashanti region 0553 417752 Ashanti region 0553 417752 Tema any important community 25 Savannah Junction Kumasi your Ditchem so Tema community 25 Savannah Junction 0557 40 2696 numbers no egu screen so ayachichim yade pa erectile dysfunction and member no mwanyina ko manim 60-70 years otinkwam and I say oya branch na utim from the age of 20 years akokopim 40 premature ejaculation and ya wadwindwin ebia wa masturbate da enti ama hormones ni nyina no aye week to me ema on last one obasre masabi de bia no de yeditwa wompo ase ye ka mema yesi aboaje nso na make say aboaje bi hye bia bia ne ho wonte papa yi enti me pa cho so oya bema na branch na wo hweme na wo de boss wa yiri na ba bese na panyimpo na wo de na etimi sori na ade ya na nim say unyini a na because of hormonal diminution in the system and I say hormonal insufficiency in intino obo se mema no obema no sori ebu a oni oba no kwaka bibia na edum wi a obe try say obe sa restart obe ya emma any hormonal insufficiency and I say poor testosterone in the system oba agbozo Herbal clinic Dr. Agbozo ye be mo adura mo akonum na a revive bibia ma ye no eya na ye pesa oba na ye hunu 101 na ye nya test ahodo nyinara na ye hu bibia yade anyway enti eya na ye pani papa enti bibia wo the whole Ghana bia no for Dr. Agbozo and Agbozo Herbal clinic na eni nkomom e was sa numbers so Accra dey 0241 75 0282 0241 750282 and Kumasi 0553 4177 52 0241 75 and Accra 0282 Kumasi 0553 417752 Kumasi ya wadicham so main 5 old insurance junction pen yawo ye ne nkramofo asori dan na mosque no na edimhwe ni mu ewo hono pepepe de biara da ye hye adwuma ase 7 o'clock am anpane upon 5 p.m. de biara da ye adwuma enti oba ye behwe ye nyame adom ochina enkran ye adwuma tema ye adwuma Kumasi ye adwuma enti to anamo so wo how we nyina bia baba ye nche na nsuo tutoi hana make rheumatism ne arthritis na penya na mu yi papa obu won mo se me sasabro aba se sasabro ha untumi na anaju wa aposo nyina etwetwe na untiri mu eye wo ya bra Agbozo Herbal clinic ye nchen ye be mu adura mo akono mu a e bet BBC ntiri mu na asa rheumatism na arthritis na ma kama eto so was a problem bia bra na ye besa e de ama prostate enlargement yi e na me di de masem ko wi na team yi be ma ojunso nkitinkiti obi wo ha no mo a wofoka from Accra to Kumasi otimi junso 20 ansa no adu oba nso asa e basa e ha adwenye papa enti se prostate e ma otimi junso nkitinkiti junso no entumi ma ujunso ana emu ya abo ana wa ya ase ya ni nyina de se ya de e na e ba oni peduem na de bia meka se odi from the age of 30 kra kona busumi miensa bia na busumi sia na wo se ko check prostate mema no e boa ye papa because a prostate ho to chima e ha adwenye oni peduem it's not a prostate problem Agbozo Herbal clinic se fabra ye nchen na ye be treat you kama ama ho ayede ho ato o ye oba besia menstrual cramps and as disorder how now the onko ade do firi chikoso ana Daniel hawa Agbozo se fabra ye be hwew ama ho ato ye kama na ya sa ama na fro infertility awasem both male and females awasem na hamo people cho frame na enemy ni nkomo ana frame numbers yi nyina bi o baba beto Dr. Agbozo sameto twen na masan yade Agbozo Herbal clinic we see a branches here 3 the whole Ghana hanomo ye wo Kumasi ene ye wo tema ene ye wo enkran ha enkran ope kira kwa ye ben kwashima na hemfie ni pe anase KFC anase Kwashiman traffic light na ye ben hop udu traffic light no bi so bi ase Agbozo anase Kwashiman Palace on directive anase mo amo tema no community 25 Savannah Junction no se the Deaf Track Estate ene di hwani mu tudu Savannah Junction na ka se wo hwehwe Agbozo anase Deaf Track Estate ene ne di hwani mu udu ho no mayo ena Kumasi nso no ye wo dichiam so main 5 old insurance junction ho enom ena ye wo ye ne enkramofo asore dan ketewa bi e wakwa no ho ene di bo se tonkonwa ho no asore dan no honoma udu wanoma ye direct opposite of Asori Dino Agbozo Herbal clinic uremu a doctors for no ye be hwe kama enti me pa cho me be no aye bre am sorry enti se o won kran ha no mo a me pa cho frame it was 0241 75 0282 and se o Kumasi 0553 417752 and also to me a frame and I owe them 0557 402696 and to say oh shame na be me biara out to me say edua najua sabin previasa ohunya din wompem me pa cho onko na mni na sa afere no se wan hwe yi a etimi wotuma ama sabi onya de wo dem a upia bronte wa adwene se obi ehu me wan so nkwa na onim se onya de wo mpem ya de ha memma yi papa enti bema biara de yenya ya nanka wa hoodi wo mpem no se etie ni nanka wo yire abon nsem ama kama memma bi hoodin chop money kra wa enyi a ya yenkasa na emum so ho nya de wo mpem na o chop money kra e ka 1 cedi kra ye be yire waji if you say sabi oba no hu say sa onya de wo mpem dia ene na wo so botom kasa na de men ne ji ho pa no ene so be ya de wo mpem te bra gbozu na yen sa ya de whether we nso ede ne ho aba nti whether we ayewo me this is where e was so utimi kire emmasem na ema no hu say o so wo ho oba bi wo ma no so muntie me mo so mu ni atenka ema bi wo ho no ma bebre infections hamo muntie me yi nti ema no so uni atenka o ha wukunu nti say o wo na oyiri eni atenka onni ye bibi no da ho bawe ehwe wenim keke me ba cho twene bra agbozo na ye ma na duru infections etubi ma eyesa ema obabu na atenka eti kokra abema so ma ohunhwe ontehwe enti se emema no so mo hwe na mo yire no mo so wa mo so ontehwe wo mpamu a me pa cho mo so sexual weakness ema so sexual weakness yi papa enti betumi afre Dr. Agbozo na onimi adink wa no ba yenchen ye wa kwase ma ne ben kwase ma Chiefs Palace mo am northern region mo betumi abakumase ana so me ban kran men kan kire me se kwan wa bi mo am se doctor o kwan no wa pa cho yade eno eba efie chirichi na eba na nso onim se okwan ewa enti memfa ekwan ewa pacho pedakro na bra be hu Dr. Agbozo na mensa yade enti o voter region hon mu nyina na wo hweme a muri mani be kire community 25 Savannah Junction mo be frɛ 0557 402696 na mom no sa o Cape Coast Winneba kaswa hon mu nyina ra side Medina Koforidua Adenta hon mu Odumase Krobo Sobanya na mo betimi abankran kwashiman na ma ba beji mo yare saka makam enti ekwan ne de enwa momra na momma meye ememma mu enti medi masem no esi na aka kire wo se Agbozo ye da so wo ho etwen wo se ye be ma memma no aye memma penyi tabi se ba se empemu agudi ana sexual life ye ni penyi ni akora penyi bi wo ho no mo a wo ye ohun aduru ya ohun kra edini utimi ji mrante ye ge enti bomodi ya se ubetumi de wani akire Dr. Agbozo be nchen na ba mrante no minute ahodo nyina ye be ma mu bi na ma kugina so ma mo ho aye dini papa yi numbers no frame ana ma me WhatsApp message ni yankasa 0241 ene akra enti mo am akra mo ben akra mo free akra number no 0241 75 0282 ena mo amwo Kumasi Osegrum nyame admo chena mo share na enyi jumama mo kama 0553 Kumasi 41 0553 41 7752 eno ya Ashanti region eno no ena tema 0557 40 26 96 yeah share juma 7 am na yapon 5 pm but I say so share me na uti mi Ghana mpanyifo nyina betwa munya sam same time next week say share me bio
mama fa na aseke se ma Dr. Agbozo wati asem na yesa otena ho keke to anamo na kwaje wa pom din free Dr. Agbozo ho de medi kan no mema samanhia mbatenka obono ho mbodin ye papa enti to anamo na koho na mbo bi ohia no so Dr. Agbozo ntumi mbo baby edri mama nkwaje aboafo nkrato ba komienu me yensa na sameba ye jinkonya atena so ye wo eye Abubakar Sadiq Sulemana owa mepacho oye researcher science communicator edema NDC wo Greater Accra region ye beti eye listo na napokuso enka ono so ye executive director de Magag mebasesia
Mido, Gana Biana. I'm going to be able to see every time I pass a baby. Mangashi.
Junior! I'm saying so enough for me, be the no.
Sister Hose Pa, it's a winning gas.
I'm using the why. My why?
down Yankanawa.
Ah, sister, course. Use to gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient.
Let me see your hand.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow, na yes, do maybe crana. Me bano timide, or maybe gumi so weekend. Hey, memre. I don't think I'm a catcher or say, yeah, no, Medi garlic capsules. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules. Boa mamoja dini paduani mu efurusani ye. Na esiesie oba ne barima mahona wodin. Ubenya edoi bi ato omonye mu pharmacy store frey wo 050-349-4885. Edoi enye mamofra enye ndi mfie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis. Unni how FDA ajidwe di nkratui atu.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Pricing and whether we want people are asking for further reductions. I mean, it is fair that people would ask for more, but it must be driven by the fact and the science. And so I made a request to the International Telecoms Union, the IDT, to carry out an independent survey of Ghana and our data pricing and telecom pricing vis-a-vis macroeconomic indicators and the sub-region. We're expecting to get that report by end of September. And once we get that report, it will arm us with the right steps to take. Are we going to be asking for further reductions, or do we sit where we sit? I think that we will continue to explore this. But let me also be clear that a lot of this is market forces driven. So it's a demand and supply thing. And that's why I believe that the previous administration did us great disservice, where Google was willing to land their Equiano cable in Ghana. And because of whatever personal interest existed in the ministry at the time, we frustrated Google from landing its Equiano cable, and they took the cable to Togo. Why is Equiano critical for the cost of data in Ghana? There are currently 5 cables that land in Ghana, submarine cables that land in Ghana. If you put the 5 cables, the capacity together, that capacity is less than 70% of what Equiano alone carries. So if Equiano had landed here, it's a supply market, it's a demand and supply thing. When you have double the capacity in country, automatically the prices will drop. And so we've started work, and last 2 weeks I brought the senior vice president of Google to the country, and we met with His Excellency the President, and the President, John Dramani Mahama, told him, James Manyinka, that the government is willing and ready to engage with Google, and that we wanted Equiano here before the end of 2026. Commitments have been made by Google's end, and we're hopeful that we'll work with Google and expedite whatever actions to ensure that Equiano lands here in Ghana to improve capacity. On the quarterly integrity data assessment that's done by the NTA, yes, the NTA is on the course to do that. We rolled out this on the 1st of July, which was the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So it's a quarterly thing. So they're going to do the survey July, August, September for Q3, and then present the report. So once we get that report in Q3, we'll definitely make that available to the public. But another regulatory directive of given to the NCA, which is being explored right now, is, you see, when you make phone calls, at times you get a pop-up message that tells you that you spoke for this long and this amount of your credit has gone, so this is your balance. We're trying to see if we can work with the telcos to ensure that at the end of every day, they also send you a pop-up message like that, that gives you on a daily basis, a report of what your data usage has been, so that it's also able for you to then work. Because every one of the cases I've investigated, we've had to request for the CDRs. And so it's the CDRs that allow us to then determine what your data records have been. But if you also as a customer is giving a daily update, it lets you understand if something is going off or if there's something wrong with your system. I think that provides us more transparency. And so we've asked the NCA to explore that with the MNOs. Shadrach.
Okay, yeah, what the home Power 97.9 FM, we TVXYZ. And yeah, this is Nicholas ya Olsen. Friday's edition of Inside Politics na was so good so we sang ahwe. Make us say the enseme go bamba so na ye ba ebedi ho enkomo. Ye nua ya di na Abubakar Suleimana owaha Sidik owaha ye ni bedi nkomo we call Greater Accra oka communication and research team and see obono home body body pa 2024 kunumdi di na Greater Accra city sweeping na no omo research account no mo de man penny former omo so to me bo ha enche so ye nua list wo so ababa be cancer on executive director de magag nti ekuku da me na ye ne omo bedi dwuma ma mema Sedeka kwaba baby aboko de baby a ofie
Bibia boko eda nyamiase.
Yes.
Nyamiase.
Yo.
Yako see yen brother. Yen wofa.
Yen
godfather. Yen mentor adekoka. Yako see no. Ti eda nyamiase. All things being equal no there. You believe say nyami be jini ye. Na family so no your mom Yako, Yako. And easy, say Onipa, with all his involvement, resources spent. Now, party number power. Expecting say on also baby. I remember last time I'm in the chair was on this platform. After the program, no, in the Kasai, we spoke at length. We could feel me friend with some plans. I didn't know, sir, he was the consulate for Belarus. Consular for Belarus, Ghana. I didn't know. We had a lot of conversations, but God does His own things. Once Yamaki will say, nothing will change it. So Nyamin Shano, Nyamin So, Nyamin Fanisi, the currency, and my yes, I can also yenche. It can come. Remember, anytime. This is Sana Mugabe can remember, or no, the next person could be me, you, whoever. So yen doya home na yen tia wase. That's the only way we can gain idea. Your friend is saying adikoka anyano saying Crawford kanu nsempa. Our Greater Accra, he did well. He did well under him. Greater Accra, he was able to unite the front and Olusu chairmanship, so still he was on the forefront. So why any day? Nyame, God knows best. Yeah, and so Nyame, yes, I have one. Nyame, my and coach at least no, he is like 72 or so. Yeah, we are very young. Panya Mitchell said, and so and cross Accra. Na that yatina papa enough to warrant saying Crawford you want sempa. So maybe so akwa with the chia will tear for metia ubia or tea or share.
Yada nyame ase papa say ubechi obiana dem a wodi kan no say owura kobna de cook wedi kan ho asem ye bebre na waye osu wo Greater Accra waye o chairman oni na di djuma
Greater Accra Greater was a chairman
we conference with him say no nimudin in South
chairman I don't think so
when I was so north okay
I think at that time now it was also Eastern Chemu. He was still the chairman, son of Chemu and all that. So he's a good man. He was a unifier.
Yeah.
So I say, he doesn't like to quarrel. He doesn't like. He always wants, but say diplomatically, and can say what is wrong. And see, chairman there, he's left a good legacy. I remember so now Okita is Accra House of Folk and now say Olympics
Accra Great Olympics
and so he did well when it comes to football. He's contributed a lot when it comes to sports and politics and all that. So he's done a say me fan ho eko me fie. He has a this legal on. There are times I mean to pack it now me who say our forest bureau and I say pharmacy or it's me now a bon come and what he tells you is don't rush in politics. You don't rush. If you rush, and I remember one of his words. As someone can see, if you rush, you crash. And for you to stand up again, a very difficult. So it's a good man, and then it just unfortunately say 1 year appointment and sana. Oh yeah, but I know very well say because I catch him say a pipeline now, but I mean I can't say appointment is me mahunya. So he's done well and Greater Accra. I mean, I even heard say me call home we say I want chat into some green and black.
Yes, Greater Accra.
Only the Papa Panka they will not do it. Adekoka has a lot of following.
Regional minister no Mushebi.
He has a lot of following. And so say he's a good man. He's humble. We say you have to say who we are here. Oh yeah, dear. We can say go for show. But people look at what you do, and say how you react to issues and all that. Chairman, I don't remember. I want to be like him when it comes to political communication. He doesn't insult.
Okay.
I don't remember a platform I see chairman now. Either Kroko, Peace FM, UTV, wherever me follow. No, he doesn't insult. He does his argument based on issues. So he's a good man. And then we've lost a great man. The NDC has lost a great man. And I believe, say, Nyankopon soon ebeti adia nkrofo eka and then no washenu enunyam amaye. And our family no so no who ni granddaughter say no osu. And I don't know either is the son of and almost file personal. It's how do you call it? I sympathize with them. So I just say, but the fact is, say, nyami kradia untuminje, and I walk kradia untuminje. So may he so rest in peace. And also, let me. I want to also commend our His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We will say Palestine for 40 metric tons of chocolate. We have calculations now. Say 10 grams. I don't know the grams, you know, but it's in excess of 1 million. You understand? So, what about Ghana? Yensu adia yebetimi ediama Palestinian for no. The way they are being killed, genocide. The way the Palestinians are being killed in Israel. And yeah, you have to say we do know ha. Omuko ha. Israel for to bomb.
Serious.
And UK, I can say now no, they recognize Palestine as a state. Spain can, Canada can. That should tell you say people are watching. Brazil, who says Holocaust. I think they have the Holocaust Association. Brazil, I withdraw a film that it's in solidarity of your friend is saying Palestine. Israel. But to see an film because you know say if you have Tima, I believe say what is happening in Israel should be in Palestine should be a concern. So at the president, we know say Ghana the Palestine we recognize them long ago. That is why they have their embassy here. And it's a step in the right direction. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the visionary leader, and we thank him so much for that. Yeah.
Okay. And see, I'm say yebeshe yen komono ase. You go so aye twen yenia abema listo nana poko. Yen hwe accountability series. Na accountability series in there hu Rasam George there. Wednesday, you know, accountability series, you know, Rose minister na obaye obedin commander so Sam George there so you bet me highlight aka ho ensem kakra. Yenti wo so far the government accountability series be bad no we so me saying na ministers and titu wo hwe Rose mo kan ye friend big push here kwan ahoro mo be ye na and so Rasam George communication say akro there to so me suspended DSTV aye na so ye support it because akwa so munya fa bu fa ma ye Nigeria there omoye hey no matter so yendin komo
Nicholas your friend is a Minister of Roads and Transport omo winner me I was happy now I was not in the country but me follow our internet so na who say 32 roads like under reconstruction any new roads 32 I don't think say BSida in the history of Ghana. I was particularly happy say kwan no yan kwan na enye na ekum krofo bebre so for the government to say ya 32 roads yi asiebo say ebe den yebe ye it is a very good thing. And I believe, say, me per my research, I say some oil money biaba, and I be pushy some scanning share big push, just to make sure say we get good roads. We shall Ghana, sometimes we need to be serious with our roads. Road ekum krofo bibre. Maya Yusu Accra Kumasi Road. Just last week, Microphone 15.
GD for 15.
You know.
And do more mass barrier.
Mass barrier. So I see. So we share the construction of a new road bridge on the Oti River. Ewo Dambai. Look, road one. We better say ekwan ebedi ana ekwan ema eduane bo eba form.
Not correct.
When you have good roads, now cars faswa, they go to the farms, use that road, not the Adwani Abba. No, yeah,
was in Tempema Crown a bit.
Yes, and I wish I saw one road and also no. Upgrading Sar road no. And I see upgrading of the Tumu road, upgrading of reconstruction of the Navrongo Tumu road. Sakwano enye. It's going to be upgraded to the benefit of Ghanaians. It is Osha. Ebeme aduane bo ayede abafom. If we're talking about yenya say aduane bo abafoma, one of the factors are good roads. Because I want to be call eba na say if you are driver no any say the road no eda ho. On charge bebre. So at here. So because on charge bebre farmer no ebe can the cost no ho. At the end who consumer no who no be where they over to aduane aboden. So all these things, and it's in line of reducing a friend is saying aduane and a market produce, So yeah, it's a very good thing, and I believe say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama what kind of obey. And I one road so me de and I know me first so esukuma to enum uhwe parliament road no uhwe sa road na it's a very bad road. Almost here sa road no so no be dey so it's a good thing. It's a good thing, Nicholas. Big push, His Excellency promise here, I believe, say the opposition say, what are we going to do when it comes to the big push? And these are one of the things. So me, I'm happy. I'm happy that all these 32 roads are going to be constructed, and I believe, say in the next 2 years, Ghana roads, especially the Accra Kumasi road. Nicholas, say woko Kumasi na say who drive here. I'm telling you, so woko na ye free wedru. Very bad road.
It's
very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Was one accident
Yes, yes. So me they say government are far as a priority that they want to construct that road. Once I say our road air na say e be head-on collisions is very difficult. But say e be on the same way no stretch e be corner e be bano easily head-on collisions between, and that is what is happening at Accra Kumasi road. So I believe say the Minister of Transport and now Osaka be say surveyors more approvers and send us scammer contractors so one year we juma ye na say within a short time now road no the SAR what they are going to do, they will surcharge you. And it's a very good policy, it's a very good initiative, just to make sure say the contractors will do the right thing, the surveyors will do the right thing, whoever goes to supervise the road will do the right thing. Without it we won't say yeah road after some 6 months 7 months so tobacco now road na say. So all these things, a cost to Ghanaians, it's a cost to the taxpayer. So I think the transport minister has done so well by initiating that policy. It's going to help us. Apart from that, like I said, now drivers is drive here. They should just be careful, because a good driver is a driver wako asayaba ewo asundrim. A good driver and yes says speed. Now the so all these roads that are going to be constructed is a very good initiative by government, and I believe say the government credit, the necessary credit will be given to the government, because His Excellency he's done so well. Yeah.
We call Takra this year. We share a PTC and as airport runabout. MPP full by tries a flyover.
So
Sapa grant. Call a Fianquanta regional hospital. No so move 200 more. A Takra de call a Agunam Quanta bypass and so. Or more say,
but Nicholas,
Western good people of Western region medium,
also
or many other some mantombia, Matsana Bona half for Kakra. Now, what share Sawunim Tepa Kogo so many years. Quanada Watcher.
No, she did be MPP CMY road no. Osha roads that we've mentioned 32 roads no. Osha mostly MPP CMY. And a been also only contractor, so it's a good thing, and I believe say one can say you don't play with your region. You are happy say Ebiaba. So almost every region, our project, Ekoso. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Now we should too no swear because also cabinet are proven and also a day back.
It's a very good thing. It's a very, very good thing because in the first place, no, I don't know why a friend is saying the NPP government a council road tool. I don't know. It just doesn't make economic sense. It doesn't make sense because almost every day, it generates some revenue from a whole. So why then do you stop it? The excuse was say traffic. So then increase the number of people on ticket.
Now my crowd woman say obeka mo akwata. Omuye you say the bedrooms were dying. You see now to do her highway see. Would do how park a car when I was out ship. And as you see,
that should tell you say they were just governing with I don't know in how some friend say Zuku. Also I'm not born.
Okay.
I'm a shot. I'm a lemoko because the fact of the matter is we see because of traffic more gyro to it. Now the suggestion is a very urinary way place so does it make sense? You see, it doesn't make sense at all. So I believe it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So is it that we park you is it that we park you now and then other cars will be waiting for you and that's why we park you on the side? It doesn't just make sense. I believe at a point in time, power a call team and can say we have the men. No. Trust me. Boom. So I am very happy say the current government and the road minister at the road toll no ever back because road toll no is very important. We need that revenue for other projects. I believe say BOT is build, operate and transfer. So road toll no how were they being how were they paying that loan? So sometimes you see Ghana we've gone back like 20 years and thank God say our visionary leader His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asan winning back view just to correct certain wrongs. So road toll no there and the only thing I'll call for is it shouldn't be only a friend is saying I don't know say formerly no motor for no mutiana.
Okada motor the omuntia.
Almost also mutia. No, they should pay. Yeah, they should pay. All of them should pay. Pragia, they should pay. Because they are all using the road. No, they should pay. They should pay. They should pay.
Okay.
Well, so when I finish. So I said, so the fact of the matter is that I am happy. Say this policy back. And because arbitrary people paid road toll. In fact, in the US, some pay $20. Recently, you pay $50, €50. You pay.
Yeah, sure. You see, Western world. Kind of maybe a person of facts or quantum. So kind of some every say two ebia. So kind of be over fast on which
what we know say. Tier 2. Yes, you were saying tier 2.
Okay.
So what you say? Accra to a friend say Aplau, who cost there are two road tolls. And then some train just like that they are called. You should pay tolls. So all these foreign trucks never for almost 3 years, almost free. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't know who advised the then Zuku friend say NPP to take such an initiative. But thank God no say Abba. And Ghanaians will start paying the road tolls because 32 roads way what they need to finish the roads eska. So you say a big push in ska or you see some oil money be or but road tolls so no a bois. I don't know say on the roads now sana almost at toll now say immediately almost at some toll but whichever no I'm happy say Roto no is back again.
Okay. Enti ayenua Abubakar Sadiq Suleiman yete also the submission man list to Nana Poku abepi mu ha. Tima mema Nana Poku akwa. Nana kwaba.
Enua.
Bibia ofie.
Obi kan senka eyanka. Okosi empie wia. Ti when you pay na chese bibi cause one bom.
Enwa no. Ene ye papa ya de nyina kobna adekoka Joseph and so eneyi MC Bushia de ashisha no make say crimes still four court to Ebushia go so mo ye ana pay me no kasa ye din hu komo kra media na obeka adekoka ye beka no asem kakra na ye hata na chi kra na ya bransa
bonya we so na menchia Bushia ne adofo ne atamfo a omagibre ehwe na me ma wonso amo ne adwumaso a woye bo my Ghana as usual menchia menua said na me mona baso so he's been very proactive and when it comes to say young kasa fidie so amongst the very few that have the prowess, I really have admired his prowess.
Okay.
Nti nyankopon shano na wonya ne kese. Na mensan kai ne se na aban na aban ne so.
We will kind of pa.
Me kai no.
Ko eni.
Na aban ne so ama ebinum ebama omon so
kai bia o ba no ya kai no
me ofa ba ko ne kai chi wa tro kai me
ensem bebre o
na am say kai me no oba bi na nkai wa na
o say kai me nsi mi ye
nti go oba tro erade kai me ba on wa tro kai me
yo
nti echiachi obi bia ora adekoka obi a metimi afa no se oye meja me ofa me bibia madam fu nipa na me ne kama sum sem ba ko no no sanse onim kasafidie so kasenti abribia no se ye betena fidie so na ye kasa. He wasn't just a talker, he wasn't a communication person, he was much of a listener too. Enti oti fidie ne so na opon a ebi o abepon no na wayo knows amount say ade we enka kan say ya ebi won so a no aka catch say we dey o ye excellent no we are no asa catch say wo na wo ye ne menti no ono sa se wo na ye ne mentor until sometimes I play ono ne ora sampiale na minim senior afibi e sign no mpanifo be kirase say mesibofo mi enu nyina tutu enti se de ahwe amintimi wenam bi medikoko na mada sanse owo trimo ntene owo patanje patano na nka obaji a nka mde obi besia anamu na nka yempanifo mienu ya omaka baabi nka sabi enka enya sei na yesu okrade a sabi nipa ene hwan intimenye enti ba mo wu abefa no ede nasi na pakan mu de nakwa esese onko dedi sabi wabre so oni wa kana sum sem da ka bon se sabi o nipa no obra ene obre etwowo nti owura adekoka onko dedi me fa ase kakra na bibi nti na wo se mesa ko na mesa ko ye dwumafofo se shona mama ti ase se oti asefo ni owufo ni twaka bia
enokre
enso so ye de bekai na ye de atu ye hofo ye de ne bra oboye a sebio na ye bra tenene no etutu ye hofo na yakai abusua se ewom se wokode enso ne memories no ema abusua remfida abribia no omomfa nka kai adasa na yemfa ntu ye hofo na yemfa bi emo ye bra na it's a life well lived and I believe say o kwasa ba biemu a media mesa afa no se me papa me funny say me offer me funny say ma de nyina san say wa nyeme nipa sabio oye me kai o de me ebata ne ho say me were two characters. I have a different character here, and sometimes now personally no he was one person na oya dia the can utie kai say maybe na Greater Accra say bebre na ekoso me friend am say opani sabi akoko ne night yaba ne nkumba una waye pani asabi o oda region yi mu nti se ko ba se ye kwa akansie na sabi o omo si koje wa homia ana me ko ka onukwa na o se ye nka ne sa na ba ku bi so me ye na me se enkran akokora e kan word bi no osre me sa no se o be kire me no se ya mi ndi meku a edokuna meku na no ohye na me di amenka kwe I mean he has very humorous lifestyle and on it. We have really lost a giant, and I think it's not just the NDC, it's not the Accra House of Folk, my rival team, but I mean Ghana has really lost a giant, and I'm very happy the way he has been celebrated today, even though he's gone. His light will forever shine, and I pray, say, Islamu Okano, say Allah Yakao, Yankupon in India, and Oyamanima. Tis one was so Begina, Yankupon, Faninko Dedi, Yaketchen, so. They went to Miano, I mean, no me no more in Yensu and Twasso. Ti Yankupon Shano, baby, Obia. Na Mesha say free. Baby, I mean,
government accountability.
You see, for a reason or two.
Yeah, rules and between the communications. I'm Jordan, so
may they be free tour from toe.
Okay.
But I mean, just so that I recognize the gesture from Minya, a fellows of Osukwachino. A idea nyansa wum papa. Oh. And yes, John Mahama Mumani ye in the last term. Ubumani year, nobody in this Fourth Republic can accrue that heroic, the friend is saying, accolade of success to their credit. No president, not even Miami of Akufo. And we'll be to me and Satine and Nyoma or year within that period of 8 years now. Obeye Mampenino. You can't compare that 8 years with that of the 4 years of John Mahama. 4 years, pe. The kind of a new man, John Mahama, had done a year, Ghana Hano. Senka or twice soon and yes, sebi, Cocochira Kane and Kobe ni a dream, and then coordinate 4 years, Nessa Kanwa. I'm definitely going to be emphatic saying Ghana be for papa. You know, his aim was to make sure say Ghana ebe say Dubai, simple anye say Dubai. Hence the title Kofi Dubai na say John D. no, because anytime Sebiu Obeko Amanoneno, he wasn't just going on a visit. He was there to make sure say Obesua Bibi now I implement one memo. Now the difference between MPP and NDC no, John Mahama. There's a vast difference between MPP and NDC, and it is John Mahama and the difference. On say party bia woni trimupo ene nani swade hu. Now those of us who have known MPP before no, MPP ewo subi esan say nipa obedi animu no na ni sune party ne esubo ebrani ntina afi na party no ni ideology na say
no
na NDC nso esubi say nyame ankam entinim na say mo de party no ma obi a otese Akufo-Addo a NDC ebeye tan a chen de atie
no
enti abribia no party no enye much of a difference na ye nipa odi party na nimu no. For example, when national executives any flag bearer and I say presidential candidates and I say president na otiso no. One know the difference between the two political parties. Sabi MPP enye Burkinabe party. NDC nso enye Burkinabe party. Na edi ntina Ghana fo bitimi hu se da bi amayokuo wei ena wose yekodom. Na amayokuo wei de yesu ne nasu ebo ebra. Because of a neoma or more party in any muye. It is why we NDC more Ghana for at some point after 1992 kra omo ankasa energy democracy to mu say yenko na yemfa kabima menka bi nya adwuma no. Rollins neoma ananka waye no say yese wo ya abode foforo a neoma dada ne nyina atwam. Yen memeka ho bi. I remember say I was very critical of Rollins till time I will be woo and minya kwanya ekopa ne chew say we hwe se ne akufa do suban tie ya what democracy mu a na me dey compare wo dia na ye soja ban ye bajimi bre no a wo
satan kra na bajimi
bre yes soja wo kan won kabi no eno no kra Rollins ni nya san che akufa do tio
mi tio pa
democracy a ye se kabi ma men kabi enti ye kwoto aba enkeni kwan se ye kwoto aba no obi timi ka se ma fatuo a me di kokum nipa nwotwe me wie ye no ye di asem ne kra sa akodan court ebe pim ne ani ye bo a no ye chief justice when timi anka madodo akufo adonya ya ode we ni aba no to date we don't know ni nyina mu no hwe kwan ya ode Ghana for fa so o ka obi nka bi chenchina magimu 11 no waje chenchina metwa tobu tum no waje na sabi tibon koso pa timi be minister na we twato mu just verbally nya say bi kura wo de paper bi akọ o ye lawyer ni o
kan ya so say anadwene take effect
o ye lawyer ni o
e do kasa na ne brain no say
yes we did effect
midnight ape
what I say so these are people are engineer ya me refer say MPP lawyer bi ani wo ye lawyer ni papa there be there omo ni mumra in a democracy
connection men
omo ye connection men omo ye kophobia onim judge onim law
they be out
you're very critical of obia so ye lawyer ni a wo ye MPP ni wabon hefin say for our lawyer ni you know omo nyina ya lawyer for
so ya
ye bibi say ukọ law school sesi ya omo hwe law school ni so ni MPP for entino wo ye MPP ni na ba ni apase okeke Upa, yen check your mom, your accountants, were MPP. Omabon. And all career professionals are what MPP Munano certificate, they buy it. And yes, what cost school, no, my dear, onim she, onim who, and whom you know that Nedru baby, I won't wait. And NDC for no, because they don't put that branding to their personalities and names, no. And to know, just a what Beyonce and what my day, and yes, how on earth say obi to say akwanom friend is saying former minister for roads no Amakwata how on earth say Amakwata will ever into
transport
bisa ho say Kufo President Kufo Yemampeni would he have even qualified to even be a watchman at the castle?
So we be so.
What do I say? A good for don't pay so nimranum pokran attorney general no omo trade that answer. I was saying krata since I be mo answer na wetimi qualify say President Kufo kai wo bo answer na wodi 2 minimum no. So all these are things that I want to put in purview. Ebema NDC for no so no. Ombetena se no mehu say ewiase ma yenhu se ne awusu ne obantie because Yesu kra no yebusa the question say na one hwan and ono so busa say na mo mususu se meme ne hwan NDC fo busa Yesu question ni bi say Ghana fo susu se omo ne hwan ye nim se na motie ba mo ma Ghana fo hu mu yie because some website na mu profile mo ho me hu mo political and even educational credentials are MPP4 will never speak again in public. Because obi enu wo MPP mu a wako school to say obi o NDC mu. And those are the things that I want us to really focus on and make sure say NDC ebe magana fo hu nimdie a mo wo. Enu nti na mo bu man na bibi kitu e bi we emfie nwotwe a Akufo-Addo bako yi. So see busumi nsia e twa bibia kufado ye mu bia ana moko sector by sector bibia aban we within this short period no you can be very boastful of it even though minimum mon tesa nanso so no e wo say mu focus say because politics na no wonu mu asem ne usu ne wo ban na amanfo di bu enkonta e de gunsani ani e de kare mu ehu say wo sefata say obedi manim e bia ne say owura mahama enfie nine pa obedi man anim no wo de compare obia 8 years he is beyond the bar and I gonna force no any sankofa and 24 kan ya wo momwa yenchi enti yensan ye chi ne yenkofa owura mahama ene yakwa akofa no dinaba ye de ne ba busumi nsia hwene ma wo ye enti no by accounting to society no ena menua Felisofosu kwachi e de asi nani so se ene obey bibi e fe no accountability series na bibi bia ya ban tirimupo anase de oye ene de waye obema na dedi se ne be ya Ghana fo so ebehu tumi a omode fem eye NDC no de NDC de tumi ne ye den eye senka ekufo do mu aban mu ene nkomo koye accountability series ya enka betia ne se ya wia mu gold ya wia mu sei na no ontimi meka enti na omo anya accountability series ni bi no nemum owura Felisofosu kwachi oye no amana nso wa o say minister we eba na onche ne nioma a oye omo de free baby na baby drum who say health co who say rose finance na she dan ko ye
finance buy
o my enti eno so oba na obebubu ba no enti so far no I can borrow the kind words of President Kufuor and say so far so good, except say the very best anymore say so far so very good. Now toe boot you suggestion bi amede ma ba
yo ko any
on say me ne omo ye toe boot law no ana bibi no enya adwen wo sene omo gi toe ne ho me ntiase say obi o te kaso a sabio is supposed to be a very deprived area. Omo akwanye, omo ni nsu papa, omo ni nioma sabio esefata. To kra de ye kan ye de ekwan kwa na ye de kan. Me ntiase say aban di to boot akwa akosi kaso a e de twemu akọ Central Region. Odi bi akwa akosi eyetema. Na omo ti East Legon ene trasa ko omo yesikafo no to oni ho mente ase
na poko
enti me suggestion say aban in order say there be in order say to no obia betua bi no na ohiani wa ono tua to no oni sikani a ono so ontua to na so ne kwan yaye no sikani no wo cars be se du ene sinifie ebi wo krampa na yere ne made ka ho a ekwa aduo no enti sa na tie dia ka bia wo ga na ha bia no se busumi nsia o se busumi nan o se quarterly o se half year o se annually o kwa akoye road wedia e wo DVL a yan force ne tua to se ye kitu bi mpo a ka se wo ga na ha nyina tua e be sika kese by the course of obi anyi munyi to ni nyina free kwan mu.
Now what about foreign
foreign omo free entrance neighbor
okay
it's ever to ni see entrance ho
okay
obe remu aboda ni so na no wetwia
okay
o free tema kwa no wetwia no tema ye fa ni sen port ho na o free port ni mu apie na no wetwia no what they are kind of charges no wetwia eba sa enkonkoma sabi traffic congestion bia na wo free fie kwa adwuma no wadi line swa no obi gina baby yes Abai was looking for a kwan a obetimi ama omo disabled for atena kwan mu but I want to tell Abai say nyansa bia nim de nti am nyansa nim ne say obi a wote kwan mu a wotwitwa to agigi 1 cedi 2 cedis enframa wo home no wo de sa kwasa ne ho yade because nipa na wote ho no wo yare dada
Why do you say wo boa but who kuno eti mesra ban say efi na kure no omo rethink how a ombetwia ombema Ghana fo atwia to to no de eye eno na boa me maintain roads me nua ka bebre I was listening. That's why sometimes me later now I walk slowly because sometimes the conversation is so nice. Say he was giving a lot of in-depth analysis. For example, Edientina I was here tina honum na road yenye yentino nipa timibu na ye fa ne say no de enye emergency but COVID-19 akum nipa kakra bi less than sometimes about 10% of how many deaths are recorded annually but ebi hia chen bi
ko anim
tio ka kwan ekum nipa echen COVID
no crap
so akufo do the COVID hu ayeye as say odidi jollof say bi atrenu ma na ebu
chomo yen say nipa ewu mo ana say support ba
so say ko kan say road ekum nipa nti odo na adwene ekoso na ono be declare year of road. How many times did he declare year of roads? He the other year swami the oye Ghana ha ni say 122 krom 122 baby ya 122 this can na
hweta krade about PTC
and ahwe futuro
pa grant ya kwan na basa to
na wo ko pe minister Kobi ani potwe we
omo to market for no man no market say Kogu Jubilee Park so many years omo to infio
Akufo-Addo
takrade ni baby omo ye
program na ban no ade omo de aye o man we no edi o man ni nya to the point say ya nye careful na ye nya ntoboase na se ne ewura mahama ahya ase no ya mo na chidom ammo na bomu enkakra mana amfa ya nkwa nkosi da bia sebi ono kra gya o man no na ya anya ne nkakra na ye se ye di adwengi di achi a anhwe ye behwe frawo enti mesre say to no me suggestion no now communication many ora Sam George ya adwen papa hwe empanifo say ye de yew na anya wo ya ye nya wo fa ye
okay
obi say ye ka GDP of this country it doesn't belong to the indigents the DGP of this country no GDP no ni nyina ya foreigners multinationals na ya omodia say you declare profit a foreign multinationals no and the benefit so my way economy ni ya how many indigents benefit esika for say na Ghana ha so yimi nua Penny Ibrahim Mahama na mi nuanom penifo despite nom Oforisa ponom ni mpanifo aka Zoom Lion on kwa de kakra fam bukata bi na nyina
poku
amankenye na so all these things are things we need to look at what must say now I would tell government one thing say it's not just about creating opportunities anyhow so that it benefits multinationals. Be very particular. And until na mehu adia chief of staff yes. Oh, you may think say a child's play when he talks about business and he carves it in a very nice way. A business development is a center. Yeah, share how you betting training comfort to be good businessmen to grow. Me na I feel say I was see a focus.
No correct.
Because say we share oral and chematian na me ye adwuma. Unim say o say Kwame despite sa atona foods anu oye starch anu oye na nyoma because of sa presidential special initiatives no which he is very boastful about. Those are the things that got him to be getting involved in salt and other sectors are Abuanamanaye this big, even though we have some other things to talk about. So as and when we move on, it's important. I don't know how serious.
Oh, but you didn't come on.
So now the person buying only focused on making sure say the indigent no onuna omani ene dia no ye be particular say ye be ma ono so adi yie eno na ebe boa ama
Ghana for bedi yama almost so mutuatua. Because you see, no government has anything apart from their citizens, their mano. What must say? Citizens and tuatua, then are the bear mine. Say, make a fan your bedroom pot, number and duty. They said the maybe now and confirm duty, almost to stand your man, the beton aboard them, duty. Nam le beton. Seven previous. I mean, I mean, yes, Kenny. And you know, we should look at all that. Reset, you know, too huge a word for just one term. Because we cannot just change everything within this 4 years. And as a matter of fact, we must be focusing on how, because the plan no are correct. Now we are saying two way, my say a very haphazardly. And by the time I will be, you know, why you be now we be. But let's focus on making sure say we have a development planner. And no, ebema yebeye oriented to. We multinational wa bagana ha. We DSTV. We turn on Nigeria heya yehuna nu heya only 1 hour difference. What on for $23? We bedru Ghana house $88.
Now
we are.
You see a Nigeria decoder so.
Yes, why not? Because the way now we are no. You want to call the bluff of Ghanaians. And to me they are coming. The entire minister nechi. Na yema minister no. And who say womo anya de atene na say fata ye kra ye boycott.
Up to 70.
Na yenyi omu mfra adwuma
taka 6 days.
O to ase because ebi omu mu yen.
Ama enye ne ka.
No obi a wo mu so no ye fa na nya hwe. Na minister look elsewhere. You are likely to get something better than DSTV. It's a very useless entity in this country.
Yeah, what Canal Plus money.
And maybe Sana, MTN4, Telecom, Tigo. Data kakra ye to dey gu your phone so. Na fe mu dey agina mo abo. And na mu dey bu eko. Yes sir. It took the intervention of the minister to make sure so we corrected the wrongs. The Ghanaian must see ourselves as heroes all the time in our land. Any question etina ono na obi aba no obeye ye basabasa na okọ. Ye mu ye ho ye no ye ho. Ya na ni ye adwuma ye betwitwa ni 19 saa. Hwe na nsia aminu Ibrahim Mahama. Wa kwaje na yi. Wo na wo nante ko ne ho. Wo na wo nante ko ne ho say. Wo ton wo mines. $100 million. And we see you $100 million ni de sika no ede. Na nso mi ni bi. Ye me ni say madwuma no metimi akwaje bosia. Madwuma ni be sia wo akwaje bosia. Akwaje bosia so obetwa wo ka. We say obi say China ni be say obeto mines ni $250 million. No when na kwasia ga na ni kwasia bi no onu so di no. Say price him was say Ibrahim Mahama it mean only mines no. What bottom say the antina ga na de enkoto ma China ni. Yes say the antina na hanom na say ye kwakoye emre bi ye say ye kwakofa nyina hi box site. E de ama Ibrahim Mahama wa ye hu adwuma bebrebe akofa mrofo afagana fo do makọ akotreni om 200 of them.
Don't say Ibrahim.
No fa say ba ko ka ho a ye kotreni
ni ni kra no krom ni fa
ni mami firi ho ni mami fa firi na Ghana fo etimi MPP fo abai fo abonsam fo abusuafo etimi abodua akantam say di ade be ma Ibrahim Muhammad ye nken fa koma China fo box site na be koma ba omi ade koma China fo no o ma be two box site no because tickets here we adwe nya sa adwe na emre o ye was skill a ye de we adwe na adwe no se wo de ko se ododom na o tekrawa e na wawe na wo be wi awe ne hu aka ho ana it is Ibrahim Mahama e wo expertise Ghana ha why na ye earth mover e che Ibrahim Mahama go face aye bo mu din kese nyina Ibrahim Mahama ne to mu go
yes engineer FM
ansa no manya gold na koton enya mfaso de bia betua ne ka
machines no mu
ena ama se Ibrahim wo ye Ibrahim Mahama no na ti se na onu ye last scale mining na wakwa to concession mu na mu se $100 million wakwaji mu bosia e de abramo eno na Brian Simon nam radio to radio TV to TV eno ke kan kwase asem na nke yafa nkoma China ni adini we de petri no auditing my way mu we ya patriotism no no so amane nsa so so it's about time we rebuked those who are nuisance and nuances amongst us. And let them know, say, a time has come. The Ghanaian, Senyan Nkrumah Kaino, we are capable of managing our own affairs. How much money does Newmont give us? How much money?
That's any one of the mines. Anglo Gold, Gold Fields. How much money do they give us? Say nyame na ye Ibrahim Mahamadum ene ko sua se ne ye engineers and planners. Engineer was higher planner na you.
Anode.
What you say? And otimi ye app movie. So otimi ye app movie ya. Enka we no enka Gold Fields for bekwa ko fa a foreign national. No asa ba beje contract no asa ye. That movie, no.
Na unim, amo ya adru baby, no wasanto ama, wadana ama no wadana ko. Na another ko.
But am I so? Am I 30 years? Omo ntimi anya ayibia. They say da ma aso. Ya fama Ibrahim. No onye na adwuma.
Say no approve.
Na yenyai ani brebre na we die na wo person wo sesa bibia. Ekufo do ba ya wo se wo fa box site ayibia koma China for no. Okay, wo se say sub box site one bag ma say jikwa. Wo de be ye den.
Dey no de be
uni smelter. The nyansani ni so betimi aya aboa man na ma na fa nipa. Box site won kwa na ko be fa nipa 12,000. 12,000.
A lot of people.
So say baby a okoi eye Azuma ho.
Azuma, yeah.
Uni nipa do okofa. It's in excess of about 20,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Ghana fia.
The dump pesa wo yusu. Dumper ba ko tie. Ne tie ba ko pese. Etimi to Land Cruiser 3.
Yeah.
When there was a capacity in Ghana. But any bre enti ade na ye Ibrahim Mahama. Eh na so ko bompa na papa na ma me so wubie.
Na ye China ni.
Oh, enti nipa bibini die.
Oh.
Edu ba bia o ka tro mo yire num kra so o magimi o.
Ko bibini.
Onyi ni. O ka tro bibini yire se wagimi a wonyi ni. Oh, enti mesre. Mum ye hwe ekwan ye be fa so ye be boaboa ya ye ho. Atwitwa na ntiri mempene na we sei obi wo ho a aban ya abai. Nyame aye na dum ya ma ni post. Se wodi post no be boa ni nua ama ni nua nso atumpon no wonye o. Wodi be kwa koma ofui.
Yeah, it's true.
Ofui so didi a na ne we afinachi.
It's true.
Eti no mumi enhia nyansam firi mu. We mi ba pani bi na afre me se we hu me Facebook post bi. Kanya san ka randi aben kam di begu no so. So me jano. But onhia nyansam firi mu ma bi mu. Won kai hu se tumi na makwa. Tumi bi no ewo asasi so ebakwa. Na momwa adasa.
Ehia pa.
Na adasa na sabi epeja nipa kodru mpempen so a sabi nipa duro. Na munjaja nipa mu bubo mu din ni ho anwa sabi periasa. Efa obi na nkotu nipa tenten kon. Enti ebesre se aban we aba magana fo nyina titiriw ne wo a waye ready. We are quadrofo a aban we mama. You can complain as many times as possible. You have seen your friends saying normal kenom. Look at how useless they have become. So as and when we move on, let's be critical of ourselves. As and when say obi ade na nya so tunufunu ntia come and rebuke him and make sure say ye nyina no ye betumpon. John Mahama is on reset agenda. When changing from first year crank or second. I'm a half clutch.
Half.
And I said look at the speed. Half clutch speed in you. Achievement. When you free half clutch, then you also move there.
I know a day.
Tico crown will run the
only obey. Let's do an upper good idea. Come on, remember also, Sidik, a share a boku, acquire cost of my cost for bokuna, and I'm on twice buying it to make us say the Suda for an Asoja for Kogu ye pa. I say, the air say, so the Soja for ko ye, a yen share dante as some bonny for now. But a yen share boko semi.
Okay, Nicholas, before I can't boko asemino, I just want to buttress a point, my brother, Listo with regards to the road tolls. No, so government consultations are I believe they will pay thousands of dollars for such a wonderful consulting idea or the amount. Before also say, before also say, government consider what he just said. So at here now, I think we have a young, energetic CEO at the DVLA, who happens to be a cousin and a brother, Logas, who is doing so well when it comes to DVLA, or the new initiatives about DVLA. And I think he's doing so well. Say, country, Logas, this is what we are trying to do. I believe you come up with a very good suggestions and so get all of you guys on board. No one ideas, so just to do this. I believe, say, East Legon needs a road to, but I sure East Legon and him and road to Nekwakusi. So, say now, people have cars worth $400,000, $1 million, $300,000. Now, Obi Awato car, maybe a 50,000 cedis. You are the same car, maybe a Lamborghini. Be use road now, so at your 1 city, say 2 cities, also at your. I believe, say no yet me government mean look, government should come and consult you. Listen well. No, to be honest with you, it's a fantastic idea. To be honest with you, I don't know either you've spoken to anybody. If you can talk to the road transport minister, just sell this idea. I say, Kwame. And I believe they will look into it. No more then, no more reconsider. No more consider with this issue. So no, the first say famra. But the way I read G Scanona, I believe say me brother I suggest because so one to road to not say police, it will be part of the way police between stop it. I say who to road to there. It could be added to the roadway, a commission could be added. Then they account. So at least a flat rate, maybe a 600 Ghana cedis, or 6 car way, 1,000 car way, 2,000 car way. I believe say it will generate a lot of revenue for the government at the end of the year than ABR. Yeah.
I ever suggested it to the Akufo-Addo regime.
Oh, okay.
And out of say, Omobabe Busenyansan, Nanke Biamaka, and Omokoin say luxury tax. Sewage tank in
luxury tax. No. Where I believe it's a fantastic idea, idea. And if government machinery, you're a big man. Walk to them.
I'm still a young.
Walk to them now. Say this is the idea. Apart from that, no. Me can't some PLA assem. I remember now me call primaries, primaries, some machinations was going on for me to be disqualified. I believe some people didn't know my relationship with some PLA. No, he was part of the vetting. And some of us joined the NDC since 2000, UWE secondary school. We were part of, I became a Cadbury member 2004. Now Dr. Mustafa was our MP. I also North. I also East. He gave me my first card, NDC card, or chairman constituency. People didn't know. I don't, and some PLA, I have been one of his boys. And to me, real man can say, hey, Siddiq, I have trained you, but I didn't know you get to this place. You get to this point so early. Let me say, boss. And he was part of the panel now. They helped me sail through. So I always thank him for that opportunity. So Sam PLA too has been a godfather. He's been an uncle. He's been someone no, a friend catch and said next time do it this way, do it that way. You have certain things. We've had a lot of backdoor conversations. I believe say some of their advice will guide us to the future. Apart from that, also when it comes to the Boku issue. Boku Assembly, Mampusi, and Kusasi, they are brothers. All this interference happened during the colonial era. In the 1930s, 1940s, when they wanted a tribe they could work with. I believe that is where they interfered in the chieftaincy affairs now, up to now. So I believe, say, with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any Asantehini, I see UK, I did some documentations. He wants to know the genesis of the issue. Wow. I had his gone there. You see, Edan Akuma also said he wants to resolve the issue. So if he's gone there, these are documentations about the Kusasis, any man pushes. I don't want to be here and speculate issues. But what I'm happy about is the military or the friend say enforcement. Your friend say curfew enforcement. First, peacekeeping. What do you call it?
Joint.
Well, first, before the curfew, the elders will be consulted. Okay. But now it's enforcement, which means young consult will be the military is in there to keep maintain peace. Since then, in Sembia. But I want to use this medium to appeal to the Kusasis and the Mampusis. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you sue some baby, I can say, oh, they should learn from the Ganges.
Yeah.
Sometimes, intention, you need a leader who creates a humor for everyone to be relaxed. And you say, oh, yeah, Mampusis for, and oh, yeah, Kusasis for. I want to appeal to them. First, I make a Boko. Boko,
business
area.
Business town.
No, I'm telling you, Boko Boko. Boko is a business area. Now everything has moved from Boko to Zabila or so. I don't know. It has moved there. And they are suffering. Me security boy or check or guide me from Boko. And he tells you he has a farm. He has our poultry. His brothers are there every day. He's calling to check up on them. And then and look, in the era we need development. Fight for development. But why are you fighting for chieftaincy? So I believe say both the Kusasis and omo worry omo hunso. Look, I have a friend now. He's scared of his life. Or MPP, one of the communicators. Look, meaning PhD. Also, he's scared. He's scared. I'm telling you, he's scared. So, I could do Bensobia. I believe said they should just sit down and let peace be, because the only way there will be development in Boko is when there is peace. It's when there is peace. If there is no peace, there is no way development in Boko. And at the end, part of Ghana will be 20 years or 30 years ahead of you. So, let's end it. I know there are disagreements. I know sometimes pride sets in. If you will be a fraud tribe, and our can't be. Let's just stop all those things. Sit down. Just give peace a chance. Asante, who tells you say when I catch you say I can't just wake up? No, call UK. She shared the history of the Kusasis and the Mampusis. He wants a roadmap or what per se. He wants to know a day eco see saying eco see maybe like where we've got into. So he just wants to resolve this. He should tell you how passionate he is, because whatever there is, say Ntokwa Upper Easter, it will float down to the southern side, Ashanti region, and before it will get to Accra, Ombejina Ashanti region, and say how no one Ntokwa is here. Because we have a lot of Kusasis in the Ashanti region. We have a lot of the Mampusis in the Ashanti region. Likewise, we have them in Greater Accra. But I say Ashanti region is between is between Upper East and Greater Accra. So the chunk of the people will remain in the Ashanti region. And I say Ntokwasi Horbuda, Onunoye, he's the king of the Ashantis. So automatically it will affect him. So I am happy. Say what we are taking our initiative, no say Wako UK, because they colonize us, and based on their interference, and somewhere they see. So the people of Boku, I know they are very peaceful and loving people. They know how to welcome visitors. They know how to the way you are treated.
Yes.
So also Techima market center, yes. Business center. So all the business people they moved about Techima. So I believe Greater Accra, so something like that is also going on. The security apparatus, making sure say only you talk to both sides. Now, my dear, escalate and back because you see, Ohinibi are Yakunu Kumase. I don't want Kusasi and some schoolboys. So I don't want to discuss. I don't want to say because of that. I don't want to. Who says see MPP for say Yakun for 300 and no quarry. We are giving the MPP opportunity. to say, because I believe say most of the Kusasis no NDC. And the Mampusi funds also MPP. So with or without a conflict, the Kusasi will vote for the NDC. The Mampusi majority of them will vote for the MPP. So I don't believe say MPP and NDC na mamu boom. No.
Political parties in the
no, it is the chieftaincy now. So they should just sit down. No one can. Some people are saying, say, okay, that part of Ghana should be petitioned.
Hey.
Yeah. Should petition. What we need to do is to try as much as possible to resolve this issue as soon as possible for development. Nenko, a friend is saying, Enko Boku. The Mampusis are good people. The Kusasis are good people. They intermarry. And I don't think say town, but I think they are faceless people. So what I say, they are faceless people. And making sure say always no the fuel assembly. They stand to benefit. Ask yourself, meaning baby. The continuous war benefiting. So government should go beyond even resolving the issue and arrest the faceless people. We have problems, because if you don't know who brings in the gun, it will be a difficult fight. You have to resolve the issue, but then silently, so who are the faceless people? Interest groups, who are they? Obi wo bi oti akra but the interest wo boko obetima
like me.
Yes. So to be honest with you, let's try as much as possible. And kudos to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for trying to resolve this issue. And I believe with the Asante King, this issue will be resolved under the great leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Me train my appointment one ho.
Mamenda brother Abubakar Siddiq Suleiman Menda say. Mamem bros listen into.
Well, I think say it's always good. I have very beautiful friendship in Boko from both sides. Kusasis, Mampusis. Now me try as me to mention kasa na mentimi, but as far as I am aware, ade kitwa bi o ana akofa sade we nyina ba sade na ye ka ho asem no enya ade a e wo se enka empanifo si hu konya na de wo ye wo shekambu a obre papa.
Yeah, it's true.
So we pay for our year one. So Obana and your mook and a channel now she can bua. Until the Nasi, that
is true.
Why do you also do? Lanam Pedina born you be said, yes, yeah, do where bush ya do and you know.
I said that in the cracker, I see a news record. I have Bill.
There's any Pabeka. But you must say, ene Bantima, enye
well Kumasi
Bantima, edini nya Bantima say ye kasane
na madane
ye no na Mantima
se say
na go mbafo a omo betina ho a sebi omo bo a asante ma asante eya asante
okay
e wa akumu no na omo papa ye de ho ma omo na omo a friend say me papa na de ma me mantima
okay
ekuro bia wo bi sebi utwa himfie ka ma wo na ne de hye what you say? Sebi previasa. Enye se nipa dasani obe na adwen se onu nko ano ewiase nyansa nyina wo ni tirim ene be ma na hunu nyansa nipa bia so a wo sene Nyankopon nyansa bia we edwumi fo
na den na onim nyansa sen yame
ho na chiche nyansa
kwe
yeso ya ka obi ni nyansa wo musa hwan
Nyankopon
na wo se wo sene nyame nyansa oti ase me no me mfiri ho ho nyame kurom ba nokre enyira nokre bi enu ayira wa asase so da
nokre
enti sesabi se me ba wo ho ana me be sra asase na me do yo se wo na o ma masase tena so do yo se ma be kan ho ya be yenua na ese ne tekremanya ntokwa a ho ne pata e kontomo ya kontomo anu ucha tekrema de beji atu mini mebo a ese si me nya bi na wo ma ne nam no man nam tekrema be nya bi atafre ese su be nya bi awe
na wo manya wo maso
ya funo dia ne wo me enti ye say ya nipa mienu a kamu ya nuafo a mote kama obi mamu ntem motimi aya ma odeda afo idada afo ba wo mia ni ne Brian Champon ene sa former interior minister Ambrose Dari etimi aya ma ntokwa yi asako pega ni mu a ntokwa awuo enti sabio enti hine na wudie no wudi a umu
ubewu
nipa mo me ntena se ne entoto ya mobo he nipa ya mobo keke yensa hwe lumba lumba kwa ba ya fe na lumba asenafu na ase bibi afe na lumba afe editoration na keja ene lumba ya hwe na
yehunu
na hwan na wo wiase obekene bo ya nti tumi a wo pedie ohene a wo pedie anase bibi ntino unia dasani a Nyankopon abonu aba wiase se bi obi de hye obisua de hye na se bi etuo ten mekuno we ne be hye no yonko a ena wonya mikrom ni se bi I mean no my way baby ya trey afa ni yesa be ko yachi eti afa na se bi mi ko hu obi a me se wo firi wo ya mamprusi ni ana ye kusa sini ana se ese baby aga na adri asantini be na ngwari kusasi ni ni kusasi fo mfie mamprusi fo mfie ha na ni mfie na wo hwe me metiwe asante fo kan ya tintini
oh yes
me asantini tabi ya frafra ya dia frafra
asante se mosi se no ba
obi aka obi ohine na kan ye obi ade fesa koto ohine bo dia mamuso ona kan se kane no na yakosre memma wusrem ye do makwaakun omo ba ni ama omo ba ma omo tena e ma be na ne do mo ma ma me no ya nananom
they were smart
ati ba bia ye dru no eye sabio nkabom say fua eti wo ye kusasi ni na ye den wo ye mamprisi ni na ye den
asam
eti mi nuano mesremo let's give peace a chance baby I agree enya fe ni e be san ye chi se adan a aduanu muenu kontokwanti ye kopata ye kopata wabra mahama asha ase ya reset
minus
na wobi aya ne hu ohinte dua chire na se ya asemi ko fomi epipi for free no ma benya mu mete se tensi aba aya koku obi okumase afena no masabe dina ho mahama ba nipa kunkum aba omo na se tire me kan eya pipi for the search it's true abano eya vigilant no otita omo abeti omo me nkwatire me kan tuntine yeti ha ya kwawu Brian Champon akosi hini wo ho Brian Champon yes obi ya ka say tinu awon no sesi ami no ka say won no oko National House of Chiefs meeting mo ko si hini foforo na national security to won no mo hwe eti sade be ti na jato mu a wo se na poku na nanu so e no abeka
No, you are saying the right thing.
What am I saying? What's my brother we could see him? It's not about what is withdrawal. I mean, I'm a very factful. I don't like to hide behind the scenes and operate.
National security could pick this thing up and then.
I'm in court with him. I haven't even granted him audience. Why? We mean control. Opa uncle when you court with him question me no be kuno. Me control that me need to try. I don't know me control. I dey will say me post for Obama man say we na say actually. What do you mean? Why are you doing that to this country? Because of your selfish interest. That people will sit down and Emiliano and Madame Flono, then you watch him fool and mess people up immediately. Say, now here about Konokas and the Tita for shooting sequence. Then I say, Abutra Babana. Why do people behave like that? Why? So I think that it's about time we rebuke people publicly. For people to learn sense, learn common sense, and stop misbehaving. Oh, there is no little fire anywhere. Matches Diaba Coupe and a Riasishe. Matches need Diaba Coupe. One match say pa. Matches this all of matches are Nititi say road critic answer. And you know, must say, oh, and you might be over. We must. It's not about choices, so it's a must do.
Yeah.
We must condemn it. You know, on certain terms.
Yeah.
Rebuke me. Irrespective of who. Said John Mahama po and was said let's rebuke him. Then I come to John Mahama. What did John Mahama promise the people of this country prior to elections? He promised the people. He said, sir, nipa mienu ntimi nye ohini wo kro ba akoso. He said it. And he must abide by it. That is it. It cannot be, sir. You needed power, you said A, and today you have power, you are saying B. He has not said so. And one thing I will say, say me na me mampani, me dem say me na kwa dan crop ya refia sante kotoko. On na say be why you be pain. Let's give peace a chance.
Yeah.
Then efe, Mahama Yariga, ne maame no ye mampusi fo. Me papa no ye kusasi fo. Then efe chance. Say wo ko hin. Wo ko kusasi fo ho na wo ko mampusi fo.
He's confused. Yeah.
Enti sa me no sa me ye kusasi. Me papa ye kusasi ni. Na me maame ye mampusi ni a. Me ko hin. Etu sam na busam se me firi hin a. Me nka sen. Me nka se me di ajade enti me maame nya maame bie ma na. Oh. Mumie ni nukure ma ye ho. Nukuro eti bi ko to me Facebook page say Boko conflict is a matter of truth versus lies. Where does government stand? Ye di jawani e di asoawo. Untimi nkase ye di agame nanso ye mfa soa me. Ye di jawani e di asoawo. Sensei ye koso obia no. E won say estatifra ban da na penso. But ene ye be somebody be John Mahama. And to be that man and be courageous to make it right.
He will.
What you also Obama no Ghana Hanum. One says so Obama 10 Ghana mra. Mesre. Oh, yake kama fu yake kama dampan. Me say timu biem. Me timu biem na me de manuasi. Me nuanom mus e friend say kusasi fo
and mamprusi.
And me nuanom mamprusi fo. Me asantini. Na so me nya kusasi ni a me ne betena. Me nya mamprusi ni a me ne betena. Oya Ghana ni sabi obetimi tu kwan kra akọ me nua Thompson. Mesa Thompson. O wakọ abuchi ama no ni. No wakọ ware oba kama. Odina betena. Congo Brazzaville. What you say? Efe. When Africa for. When we are saying say be enipa bi chen bi.
Yo.
Nana akwai Trump ko ye ne ho say we are more American than Nkofo. Yeah, the chair say no. So we na ye nipa ba ko. We me am wabwa ye hu me ntina fe. Na etina bi wo baby. Eh dey a wo baby kwa ko hie bi nti say we kusasi na ni mampusi ni wo one class a.
Madam say Safari Valley eco resource in country so with the Okre district in Tibre for reservation and our dying wokwa we ni beje we ni wadofo honeymoon and a party scene na munko for 0596 91 4394 so na power specialist Herbal hospital or say Arabia how biano bra Kumase or hemfa fe yase Bosomtwi road edu aya junction wa Takrade and Naji estate omobe Hantaman road bank na Accra High Kwabenya ACP Road Power Hospital bus stop wa for 0244 544442 na oni omo ND enkomo ebio medimosis the medimosis gale capsules aba wo yare wonya bi no mebebo ye papa for ni chemo pharmacy ni Herbal shops ato apeto Ghana heina wo yare bia so a wo de be come medimosis clinic no behwe abo adenta opposite the police station ASL building inside Ghana Highways Authority yard Accra Ministries Ajay Kojo opposite school for the deaf and Sana Kumase Ahema Benson Tasi Obuase Kwane so 0244 068447 na woni omo enkasa ex natural minote insua imuda hokruji unya binu obekasa ke Nicholas Kae enti wope bia for factory here was 05962735 46 and 05962735 47 kaisa oba osu abebrese street a dudu bia open so depo ha won sabe tumi akabi na bibie tumi akonkan sirik emre kwaye papa 1 minute na yen sorry
Ade American say with regards to Kusasi ni Mampusi for no asema da His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Akumaso and I young Ghanaians so no yes we were interest or issue no because escalate here Ebeka nyina
pa na nya bi na Abakumasi
yes so bokufu Mampusi for look they are sweet people the Kusasis they are very very loving people they should just give peace a chance now resolve the issue. That is the only way research na yakano ebeba boko abeka Mampusi for the Kusasis for
okay
na so me pese mechi am constituency for ya was do for NDC for mechi obi a hwe me nyina mechi obi a madam for nyina
so a list wo for you 1 minute when tuna
can Nicholas ede 1 minute you be chia wadofo
awoshe phone ni sentia modu
na
entia pinpin
entia de dos na ba ku bi ehia me papa happy birthday or say happy glorious birthday to engineer Augustine Akwashi of ECG Accra West. May grace, long life and prosperity overflow in your life. May you bloom in favor of Jesus.
What did the picture by Antayama come?
Manfa mfoni namba. Na we minu baba ko ye adwuma ECG.
Okay.
Na we engineer. Oba engineer wa ben papa. Chief Inspector Kwashi ena na yere no.
Okay.
Enti me jina ye nyina ya nem. Na happy birthday. Yankopon emma no kwa ede na emu ohwam. Na ahoden so ewo mu. Na Yankopon so no omoa no onfani si mapoma bia. On that note no minuanom Kusasi for and minuanom Mampusi for, please give peace a chance.
Yo mamenda listo na kusipoku asebebre saso na ono no executive director magag saso na nua Abubakar Sadiq Suleiman ono so research and communication team Greater Accra Region dema NDC kukuda mienu na nde yene omudi djuma mi amedi djumadi ho chiame your friend Nicholas ya osi also betimi afra ke Nicholas mom yen hye nso say yame ya adom ochina 8 a.m. Pepe essential was the forecourt of the State House. Ya papa ya dina Ambassador Sampiali. No so ebesan ako hawa nde ye ma urade kuka na china yenye sa so ma Ambassador Sampiali.
Yeah.
Why ya titi of course was sampa. No so